I'm gonna cut
You mind
this.
if I go live?
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead. There's a phone stand right there if you want to use that.
All right.
I mean, you can move it to wherever you want it. Put it.
Right. Okay. 365 Big Time Radio. Right?
Nah, hold on a second. I'll send you. It's just BigTyme Radio Network.
All right.
Uh,
TY, right?
yeah, TY.
And you go by G Money.
G Money, yeah.
So we're discussing the hip hop and what else?
Yeah. Just discussing hip hop. Uh, just introducing you and my listeners to you taking over the Boomer system. All right, we're ready to go live. Or you can keep doing what you're doing,
All right.
but just letting you know we're about to go live. All right, y'all. That was DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. The Magnificent Jazzy Jeff was the title of that. This is Boomer System, y'all. So look, I've been telling y'all for a couple weeks now that we're growing as far as Big Time Entertainment, as far as Big Time Radio Network. And one of the growths we're doing is we're adding new shows, adding new radio personalities. I don't like to call us DJs because we have DJs. We have a couple of DJs on staff, but I'm not a DJ. I'm a radio personality. I can't get that whole mixing stuff together. That's just not what I do. But I am a radio personality. I've been telling y'all for a while that Boomer System is like another one of my babies because I am a lover of old school hip hop. So much so that I'm really not that fond of the hip hop of the day. But you know, that's neither here nor there. I'm on a radio station. I can't say stuff like that. But I'm a lover of old school hip hop. So it took a lot for me to hand this one off because this is like my baby. This is what I love to do. This is what I love to listen to. If I'm at home listening to music, this is the type of music I'm listening to because this is what I love. But we are handing over Boomer System to some great hands right now, and I want to take this time right now to introduce to y'all, the listeners, who we're handing Boomer System over to. Now, if you're from the area, not just the Richmond area, if you are a hip hop fan, then you already know this gentleman right here. So I thought I had my claps in here, and I don't. But I'll find them before we get. So I'm gonna introduce y'all to the newest member of the Big Time Radio Network family. We got Bars Nice in the building, y'all. Bars Nice, y'all. Let's do that. All right. So again, Boomer Systems, old school hip hop, and we try our best to give you not only the best in old school hip hop, but a lot of people. What I tried to do is hit you with a lot of songs, a lot of artists that you might not have heard about. The real pioneers.
Right.
And sitting here talking to this brother for the last half hour, he probably ran off maybe 50% of the people he spoke of. I have never heard of. And then that's why I know this is in good hands, brother, because your knowledge of hip hop, your knowledge of old school hip hop, your knowledge of the pioneers seems to be massive. What got you started with hip hop
I mean, I guess kind of like one of them things where, growing up, especially in the Eastern Shore, small town, and only being like maybe 3 hours from New York, our exposure to it was was great. So we got to experience hip hop in real time. Being a second generation hip hop artist, but I mean, just I don't know, man. I just fell in love with it, like we all did. I mean, I just kind of fell in love with it. It was kind of like that thing where it gave you opportunity to express yourself.
music? Okay. Yeah, I feel that 100%. All right, so we are in the process. What y'all are hearing is it's like a transitional period. Like I said, I'm handing this over to him, and I know it's in great hands. But we were having a conversation, and we both thought at the same time this conversation needed to be on the air
Yeah,
because we were
definitely.
throwing something that was really interesting. And I'm gonna finish my point. So it's gonna seem like y'all getting caught up in the middle of a conversation, but just catch on, y'all figure it out. The point I was about to make about the difference between hip hop today and hip hop back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, maybe early 2000s, maybe not as much, was that you had to go through a process to be a hip hop artist.
Right, right.
You had to have something good enough to take to, let's say, a Marley Marl, take to, something you had to take to somebody and say, here.
So competitive back then.
Right.
Everybody was running for the number one spot.
Now
So
there is none.
no, I mean, no, not really.
You can go. You can. Most of these. I try my best not to talk bad about. Most of these artists these days got their start on social media,
Well, let me give you an example of that.
YouTube. All right.
A lot of those artists back then, like you take Sugar Hill Gang and groups like shout out to Sugar Pearl from Sequence, um, they sold like 500 copies in like 3 weeks without any internet, all hard copies, all hand to hand, 500K in 3 weeks.
It's just it baffles me, and I think this is one of the reasons why hip hop is on a decline. And I hate to say it, but it's true. Hip hop is on a decline because anybody can come up with a style. Anybody can come up with something.
Well, I will say hip hop's not on a decline. The the people are, I think, like I explained in another interview. Uh, the music that's out now is just music. It's just entertainment.
Okay.
Hip hop is about peace, love, unity, and having fun. So if the music if it doesn't propagate that, then it's not hip hop. Because that's what the basis of hip hop was based off of when it was started. And I think a lot of it now is people are confusing the music, the entertainment music, as hip hop, and it's not hip hop because there's artists like myself. As hip hop is alive.
Okay, I give that to you. I give it to you. And I agree with what you're saying. And I honestly will take back what I said.
But
Hip hop is alive.
but the artistry, I know your
Yeah.
point is the artistry side of it is lost.
Right. Because I don't. My
Everybody can just do what everybody's doing right now.
right. And the problem is there is no diversity. Everybody's doing the same thing.
Right.
Like what Poor Righteous Teachers did was hot,
Right.
but it wasn't really what
New Jersey.
it wasn't really what let's even go Jersey. It wasn't really what Queen Latifah was doing. It wasn't everybody had their own little niche. You know, LL had a niche. Big Daddy Kane had a niche.
Right.
Everybody had their own little style. Now
So there
everybody
was a
sounds the
balance.
same. Right. Right. Now it's like 21 Savage or Designer or any and it sound you can't tell me who that is because it sounds just like the last song I heard on the radio. Which, by the way, they play the same thing over and over again, but it sounds like the last thing I heard. Back in the day, you knew you were listening to Run DMC.
And the crazy thing is, for you could take people who didn't really know hip hop like that back then, and they could listen to an artist and say, "Oh yeah, I know that. That's so and so."
Right.
Because that person, that group or that individual, they originated a style that was their own.
Yeah.
Everybody knew that was their own style.
And I understand that, you know, originality is a hard thing to come up with.
Right.
And you can only at some point you can only create so much. But I'm just thinking it's just interesting to me that no one, and like I said, I'm not hating on all new artists. I mean, some of them I think are talented. A lot of these, and honestly,
You got
some
some good ones coming out though.
a lot of this, what we've been privy to here on the network is we do a lot of independent artists here.
Right.
We have an independent artist show, and then we bring independent artists here every now and then to perform and stuff like that. So that has been giving me some delight to hear that somehow it's coming full circle. I'm
Right.
thinking,
Right.
like the mumble rap crap is gone, thank God.
Yeah, it's finished.
Yeah, but real hip hop, real MCs. Like again, we talk area. Let's just talk area. Like I've been a fan of Coolers for years.
Right.
You know, I heard she has a hip hop pioneer flow.
Right.
Like I said, she put me on to you.
Right.
You have a hip hop pioneer flow. Big
Right.
Sty, I love Big Sty.
Right.
Hip hop pioneer flow. I mean, I'm just naming off the people off the top of my head.
That's because we're all, I would consider, second generation hip hop artists, and that's what we got from, you know, we come from the era when we still valued and appreciated it, you know, and what I mean is the skill set.
Right.
You know, like you said now, man. I mean, there's no skill set. People
There
don't
is
care
none.
about the skill set no more, bro. They just, you know,
They care about likes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. There's no skill set. You know, and like our predecessors, they set the bar high, and then the industry kind of like just dumbed it down. You know.
Perfect example. Because I don't think the newer artists, some of the newer artists, even care. See, that's my problem with the newer artists. It's the
Right.
disrespect. Honestly, that's my problem with new artists.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
disrespect.
I mean, the disrespect to the people that the reason why there even is an industry,
Right.
a business. You know what I'm saying? Because the people before us, a lot of them in the beginning they was doing it, and they was doing it just out of love. They wasn't even
Right.
getting paid,
Right.
but they was doing it because they loved it, and it was a voice, a way to express themselves. You know what I'm saying? And like Grandmaster Caz said, hip hop, it didn't create. It didn't make anything new. It just reinvented everything.
It.
You know what I'm saying? It's the newest genre of music. Another thing, this whole thing with ageism. Let's talk about that while we on here. Let's talk about the ageism. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got this thing where they think, you know, I that's why I got these grades. I do it on purpose.
On purpose. I feel you.
Because I want people to understand, man, like there is no stop. There is, you know, for those of us who love this culture and that we really take it to heart, MCing, you know, we're gonna do it until we can.
But why is that a issue in hip hop? That's what I don't understand. It's not an issue in R&B. It's not an issue in rock and roll. It's not an issue in any other form of expression. But for some reason, once you hit 40ish, everybody think, oh, you can't do this no more. I don't understand that. Some of our greatest, you know, like me personally, if Big Daddy Kane came out with an album tomorrow, I know it's gonna be fire.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's just to me, I don't understand why there's an age limit. Why people try to put an age ceiling on it, but they don't put an age ceiling on anything else. I mean, right off the top of my head.
Well,
Smokey Robinson had an album come out a couple years ago. I mean, no, this year.
right.
Ain't nobody say he too old. I mean, he might be, but ain't nobody say he too old to be making music. But you, let's say, and I'm using you because you use it with the gray. Somebody sees you.
Mm,
They see you on the mic. They don't hear you now. They see you.
right.
They see this older looking gentleman walk into the room. They think you the manager. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize that no, this is the talent right here.
Until you open your mouth.
Until you open your mouth. Why is do you believe that is a issue with that? Why do you believe? What's your personal opinion on why you think there's a ceiling that they put
I mean, that's just the loss of respect for the culture.
on it?
I mean, when you started looking at, I remember it was one of the artists, and he was talking about, he was better than Tupac and this one and that one, and and then you have dudes who just start, throwing manure
Right.
on the predecessors. You know what I'm saying? The greats. Yeah, the loss, they took the respect out of it. The industry, man. It's like the whole thing with them listening to the money. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing, man. They're not listening to us,
To the
to the music.
yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
you.
We listen to the music. We had who do we have? We had well, you name them, poor righteous teachers. You know what I'm saying? We had X Clan, we had Public Enemy, of course, KRS One, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane. We had the whole flavor unit, Lakim Shabazz, of course, Queen Latifah. You know what I'm saying? We had the Jungle Brothers. Um, who else did we have? Was that Sammy B?
Tribe.
Yeah, Tribe Called Quest. You know what I'm saying? The whole native tongues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had so much to choose from, bro. Now what's happening now? The radio's just playing the same thing over and over and over, like they've been handcuffed. And we know they're just getting paid to play that, man.
Right. Right. I agree with you 100% on that. They definitely it's and it's sad. And I think well, first of all, I'm grateful for people like you that's keeping the industry alive. First and foremost, shout out to you
Thank you.
and everybody out here doing their thing.
Shout out to everybody else
With
keeping score. Shout out to Mike Johnson of Bars and Beats Society. I just had to say
everybody.
that. I'm sorry.
No, no,
He's a pillar in this culture.
like I said, when I get out this chair today, this is yours from now on. So you can say whatever the hell you want. I mean, seriously. But shout out to everybody out there that takes a personal interest in hip hop. And you said you don't like the old school hip hop, and the word, and
Yeah, because
right.
they time stamped us when
And
they did that.
and when you said it, I never thought about it. I use it to separate us from I don't say us from them, but I use it to separate it when I'm talking about this show. But you're right. It's
But
not.
they did that on
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah.
And I got that from one of the people that I talked to, this one of my predecessors.
Uh-huh.
And they had they let me know that it was like, you really think about it, we was having a conversation. I was like, you know what, you're right.
You
They
just did that to me. That's what I'm saying.
they stamped us with their old school,
Yeah.
man. So what happens when you gotta do like Dougie Fresh, right? And they put him under old school. Now it looks like he's an old school rapper, but he's really not. He's still putting out hot music today, better than the music that's, you know what I mean? You know,
My bad. I don't know what just
a
happened.
lot of, it's all right.
All right.
A lot of it was done with the intention to do just what it did, man. Because you got artists out here making phenomenal music right now. I mean, and just in this city alone, let's talk about this city, Richmond.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? We got Big Sty, Tone Red, G's Finest, Noah O. You know what I'm saying? Let me think of some other people. Illa Styles, OZ Chisel. You got, man, so many different, RVA Jones. Shout out to RVA Jones. You know what I'm saying? Just making music, man. And it's got music out. It's dope.
You you honestly, I mean, I heard everything you just said, but I've been stuck on what you just said prior to this ever since you started. Where is that coming from? I've been stuck on what you just said prior All right, yeah. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come back in a minute, and I want to tell you what I'm stuck on, y'all. Here we go. This is Boomer System. We got a little De La Soul. Ring, ring, ring. Big Time Radio Network. Is it this? Is it?
Some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
That's my joint, man. De La Soul. What up, everybody? What's up? Peace, peace. What's up, Will? Bully Boy. What's up? What's up, Miller? Y'all hear me, man? Give me some hearts, man. If y'all can hear me good, give me some hearts. Peace, peace.
I'm flipping out. I'm telling y'all. Oh, it is this.
Peace, peace. What's up, Red? T. Jones in the building. Still doing it.
Nah, it was my phone.
Oh, okay.
I thought I muted it, but I didn't. But seriously, when I'm gonna go back on this on air, I've never thought of it. Like I thought I did was doing it a service by separating it from today by saying old school. What you just said made a whole hell of a lot of sense to me. And it's something I never thought about before.
So they can put all this under one and make it
Right.
old school, you know. The Tom did it. Yep. That's what they did, man.
I never thought about it till you just said that.
Yep.
That's what change is.
And see, no, I mean, not really. No, it's not because it's not really going to change because what you're doing, you do. Okay, that's just a title.
Right, but I think
Booming system. You said what you said, old school.
I said old school. I might go back to classic hip hop. Maybe that might be better. Say call it a classic.
And I never even understood that. I used to argue with dudes about that. Why you call it classic? Why we got? But when they, you know, when I really started seeing, you know, and it got explained to me by a legend, a pioneer. I won't even say a pioneer. Let's just say a founder. When she explained it to me, right? When Cheryl Pearl explained it to me, right, that way, who was like the head A&R of Sugar Hill, and everybody after her was responsible for being. I mean, on that, she basically had something to do with being son of that label.
Let's finish this on air because that wasn't.
She's an A&R. Her and Joy.
All right, y'all. We are back. Lunchtime. We had. No, my phone was messing up. So that was what was going on. All right. So we were having a conversation, and I was telling Bars how it just now pretty much changed my thought pattern about how I categorize the music I love.
Right.
And when you think of it like this is the music I love. I just realized, based on the way I was categorizing it, I was doing a disservice to the
Right.
art form.
Right.
So I'm going to stop saying old school hip hop. And then you know what it also made me think about? They didn't just do it now. They did it back in the day. Back in the day, uh, they separated the old school artists by saying some of the old school people who we consider quote unquote old school now.
Right.
They were considered the new jacks. And then the
Yeah.
other people were
Yeah.
old school. I remember
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
remember like, don't call I mean LL was considered new school.
Right.
Big Daddy Kane was new school. Everybody, old school was basically the Marley Marls and a lot of people like Kaz and a lot of people you were pioneers, but you didn't really think about it, and they started trying to separate it then.
What Doug you said? Old school, new school,
No
new
school
rule.
exactly. And until just this moment right now, it didn't dawn on me. So I mean, I definitely appreciate that knowledge, brother. Because I mean, if you think about it, if you really think about it, when I say they, I mean I don't know who it is. I don't think it's one old white man sitting in a chair somewhere trying to separate us.
No, I mean, and the people, listen, the players, they, we all know who they are, man.
Yeah.
The people that stay in the game the most, the people that have been, manipulating and trying to destroy the culture since the beginning. It's those people, man. Those people that, because the culture is so powerful. People don't understand the powerful of this speech and the powerful of the mind. And I mean, look what we created, man. We took the something from nothing and
Definitely.
create. I mean, Africano, Latinos, and African Americans. Uh,
All right, so let me ask you a couple questions. Yeah, we do this whenever we have guests on
right.
lunchtime. So I'm gonna do this with you since I got you here right now. Um, go.
Uh,
I'm not gonna ask you to put them in order. Because that usually takes an extra 20 minutes when people do this because it's hard. Now, I'm not asking you who is the best because that's opinion. That's your opinion.
yeah, right. That's
I'm gonna ask you who are your favorites.
okay. I can answer that.
Yeah, who do you listen to? Five.
Uh, Guru, Kane, KRS One, um, Brother J from X Clan, and who else did I? Who else? I said KRS One, right?
You said Guru.
Rakim.
Rakim. Okay.
Yeah, Rakim. But I mean, outside of that, if you want to say the musical influences on me as far as making me an MC, yeah, like those are the ones that you can probably hear a little bit of each one of them in my flow, in my style. Anything I do, you can hear any one of them. You can listen to any one of them, and you'll hear me. You'll hear them and me. But
Okay.
let me correct that. Yes, you will hear them in they birth my flow.
Okay. Lyrically, just the ability to put your lyrics together, the ability to tell a story. Who do you put up there on your Mount Rushmore with that? The ability to see my whole thought, my whole being is I when I hear music, and that's any type of music. When I listen to Michael or when I listen to anybody, I I feel it. I want to be able to close my eyes and see what that artist is thinking. See that what that artist was thinking when he went through what he did. So lyrical content is real important to me. Like I'm not even really into beats that much.
Right.
Lyrical content is important. I like I'm a Biggie guy mainly because I can listen to the same Biggie song and hear something
Different every
each
time. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's that creative genius that he had, and a lot of artists, that's what we prided ourselves in doing, saying the most witty words. I mean, just
metaphors. Just you to flip it. So who in your opinion was great for metaphors, was great for lyrical, was great to make you think. Now I can tell based on your choice Poor Righteous Teachers,
Right.
you know, stuff like that.
Right.
Um, and obviously KRS-One.
Yes.
My question to you is,
But that's the beautiful thing about the culture, man, is that every like because when you talking about those ones I named,
Right.
the ones I named, right, all on a level of consciousness was there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Jungle
But
Brothers, after this other one.
but if you look at when you talk about just a story about a party, somebody having fun or whatever, this or that, um,
Not all Xanax and popping pills and stuff like it is now.
you know, yeah, it's, you know, it was just having fun. Again, peace, love, unity, and
Right.
having fun, bro. Hip hop. No, because it was actually two that I was torn between.
All right.
But I would have to go with Slick Rick. I was gonna say Cool G Rap. Only reason why, because you said metaphors, right?
Yeah.
Cool G Rap to me is one of the artists that use the most metaphors. That I consider that was one. He's another one. I didn't put him in the Mount Rushmore,
Right.
because like I said, I'm not really a top 5, top 10 dude. Like my thing is, I would try to respect all the culture, all the contributions they all made. You know, we get into this greatest all time. We all still here. Like,
Right.
I mean,
Right.
time ain't up yet, and you know, it's like, you know, you still ain't heard the best of some of the artists that's still around.
All right. So I'm gonna get you with something else. And I have to do this to myself sometimes too, because I'm so opinionated when it comes to the newer artists.
Right.
From the crop of the younger artists out here today, who do you feel closely represents the music you grew up on? Who do you feel comes out and what they say, you can be like, oh, man, that sound like Kane. Or that sounds like, you know, oh, okay, he got a flow like, oh, he got me thinking like KRS-One. Like, this is Boogie Down Production Reborn. Almost. I mean, is there anybody out there you look at and you think to yourself, they could have been hot in the 80s. They could have been hot in the.
I mean, from the people that's out now.
Right now.
J. Cole.
I think that's the conscious people. A lot of people say
J. Cole, yeah, J. Cole, man, undoubtedly one of the best in his generation that out there on a microphone. You know, and like I said, that's just my opinion. I
Right.
mean, everybody got their own opinion, but that's just my opinion. He's one of the dopest, and you know, now. But there's, I mean, I mess with Kendrick Lamar lyrically. Kendrick Lamar is a monster, you know. But J. Cole, man.
I'll be honest. I think my disdain for the music of the day hadn't allowed, and it really is, hadn't allowed me until I started back up with the radio. Hadn't allowed me the chance to listen to some of it. Like I can honestly say, I'm starting to be a J. Cole fan.
You gotta listen to some of Kodak Black. I was Kodak
Now,
Black is on another vibe now.
okay. We have well, my show here. We do lunchtime. They're always talking about Kodak, and I just, to me, everybody got a gimmick.
Right.
I mean, we had Flavor Flav in our day. Everybody had a gimmick. I don't know. I think I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong because I
Why
look
you
at
say
people.
you're wrong?
Well, because I look at people and I'm thinking you're only famous because you're weird. You know, you're only famous because you making. You're only people are listening to you because you.
But that's it. Hold on, but that's it. He's why you say because he's weird.
Right.
Let's change that word. He's original. Maybe because
Okay.
I mean, it could just be. I mean, you might be talking about the flow and the cadences.
And that's the whole point. I don't think I've heard. I don't think I legitimately heard or listened. I might have heard it, but I don't think I legitimately listened to a Kodak Black.
Because some of them genuinely, man, like you listen to, they have their own original, you know, style, flow, and concepts.
Right.
Their concepts are original.
Yeah.
Even though some of them are doing the same da 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 cadence.
Right.
But then you got, man, listen, man, you got artists that's dope that do that. I have dudes that educated me on that flow. I was like that, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm never gonna do that flow. But guess what? I do. I did. I ended up doing it.
As an
Song
artist,
with an artist that's dope, and they do that same style of flow, the new that we want to consider new style. It's a lot of dope artists. They saying something with that style and that flow, like Kodak Black and the Lil Weezy's, and you know what I'm saying.
now
And Beezy from Richmond, Virginia, Beezy Bees. That's one of the artists that I work with, and he's dope.
I think, and like I said, one of the positives about doing this radio network, one of the positives as an old, I have been introduced to a lot of these new artists out here that I like, and it has made me go back and listen to like a Kodak.
Yeah,
It made
man.
me go back and now, granted, for every Kodak Black, there's a damn blue face that just don't make sense. You know,
Yeah.
and for every person is a gimmick. There's somebody was a gimmick that's got their fame off YouTube or got their fame off TikTok, and they're using it. And I ain't mad at you. Get your money however you want to get your money. It's just my problem is I feel like you're disrespecting the art by you on the video, your face all tatted up, you looking like a damn fool, uh, and you're doing it in the representation of hip hop. To me, you're watering down our culture, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's my problem that I have, and that has stopped me from listening to a lot of these newer artists, and I'm learning. I'm an old man that's learning. Yeah.
Got dope artists, yeah, man. Shout out to Beezy Bees, man, and you got artists like him in the city, man, and Trevon the Don, and you got the whole Hustle Hard clique, man.
Hustle hard, yeah.
These artists, you know what I'm saying, that people need to listen to because they saying some dope stuff, man, and you gotta understand, like we always do that. As I did that at first. We younger generation. Nah, man, it's some generation. It's they making good music, man. It's out here.
And it is. I agree with
But they did that on purpose, man.
you. And I see now. I see.
School, new school, and all that stuff. They did that on purpose.
Well, I mean, my whole thought, man, is that I am fortunate that you and people like you. I'm not just gonna say you. People, you and people like
There's a
you.
whole bunch of people like me.
Yeah, that are out here
You know what I'm saying?
that can. My knowledge, I have knowledge, but you have a vast amount of knowledge.
That's why it's dope. These platforms like
Yeah.
that, what you have here, and I'm thankful and grateful to be. And I want to say that. I didn't say that we were talking, but I am grateful and thankful for you giving me this opportunity to be a part of this. And this is what these platforms are for.
Yeah.
And it's people like yourself who are keeping the culture alive, so we can have these conversations and these discussions. You know what I'm saying, and bring these things to light so that people can understand. Because there's a lot of stuff, when you got 1,000,001 historians,
Right.
but we ain't talking to the people it's a lot of people that was there. Why we ain't talking to the people that was there?
I think you right there has what you just said has really made me realize that we need to do a forum. We need to get a space and get some artists together from all generations and talk it out and figure out why there's a disconnect within the artists. Why do people of my age look at, let's say, like the Kodaks
I had to
or
say somebody else said that to me, and
yeah.
again, Cheryl the Pearl from Sequence. She said, I was want to get everybody in the room and just talk and get this thing together.
Right.
And for some reason we just can't. I don't know why we can't.
I don't know. We should because this is. I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything like that. So don't nobody email me or no shit like that. My thing is, I feel that somebody's trying to take this away from us.
Right.
I feel that this is an art form like we created rock and roll. We created a lot of art forms that they're taking away from me. And I'm not saying like the M&Ms or something like that, they taking away from it because I fuck with them. But I'm just saying I feel that this is an art form
Right.
that is leaving us. It's no longer our possession. We have to take it back.
They can't take it, man. I mean, they they have tried, but they can't. Like Harris once said, it's true. Is we will be here. And when he said that, he must have manifested that because we will be here forever.
Because this
I
was
mean,
supposed to be a fad.
it's right. It's been 50 years.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the artists. I mean, all the genres that it's broke into. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Willis Hip Hop because he's an artist from here and he's dope like that. He's another artist that you got to check out. I just want to make that note. You need to check him out.
All right, well, let me say this now that we're on air right now, and we'll get back to some music, y'all. I'm sorry. This became an interesting conversation. I will tell you this: we have numerous shows here on this network. Of course, we have Lunchtime, which is hosted by me, Raw Diamond Danny, the Bus Driver, and Trilla, and we like to bring in artists, independent artists, to talk to us, figure out what they're going. We also have an independent showcase show called Autonomous Vibe, hosted by Raw Diamond Danny, and we've been getting a lot of music sent into us, independent artist music sent into us, and we need more. We want to give a platform. Like Autonomous Vibe comes on once a week. We
Right.
want to be able to have that enough good music to come on every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I know Richmond alone has that. But this is an internet radio show station, so we have listeners all over the world.
Right. Right.
So the beauty of that is that, and I'm not again talking bad about FM stations or anything like that, but let's just say hustle hard people.
Right.
Might not always get. I mean, they might be big in Virginia, but somebody back in South Dakota might not know who the hell they are. That's the beauty of internet radio. That's the beauty of being able to the World Wide Web being able to do that. We want to give that
The artists where right,
Right.
in those spots that
that
right.
they might not be able to get into.
Right.
And that's why we do what we're doing. I'm saying that to say any artists, and I'm going to do this while I'm looking at Laffy, any artists out there that want to come through to Big Time Radio Network, we got a place where you can perform. We obviously got a platform to hear your music. Hit us up. Hit us up on www.thetimeradio.com. That's our website. THETYE. No. THETYMERADIO.com. Hit us up. There's a place where you can submit music. Get your music heard. I mean, that is the whole point of doing this. Get your music heard. Come in, do an interview. Our goal is to make sure everybody get a time to shine. There's no reason why there's no reason why one artist should outshine another one other than talent. It shouldn't be because this person doesn't have a platform. We want to give a platform to everybody
This is the platform
to do it. We
Right.
want to give a platform to everybody. And then, like I said, depends on what show you're. We have fun with it. We kind of make it into a thing, but it's this is a business. So you have to put out yourself, invest yourself to come on here, take the time, explain to somebody why they listen to you rather than listening to somebody else. You have to put yourself out front. And a lot of artists are too quote unquote proud to do that.
They don't understand that they are a brand.
Right. And I don't understand why they don't understand that. Like you said, back in the day, they didn't have internet streams. They didn't have when
Right.
you wanted to sell an album, you had you or a tape, not even a CD.
Right.
When you wanted to sell a tape, you had a box of tapes in the trunk of your car,
It was hand to
hand in the mouth. They don't do that no more. It's just that's I think what my problem with the music this day is. It's too easy.
Connection between the artist and
Right.
the fan is lost.
It's too easy. I can
I mean, it is, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's deep. It's a deeper. In other words, you know what I'm saying? It's different. It's different if the artist itself is standing out somewhere
Right.
selling his material, right?
because you know who you just gave that to.
Right.
That's and you know this is my fan base. Right now, I can put out a single on YouTube right now, and 1,000 people will download it. I don't know any of those people. I don't know what they want about me. But if I'm out here in front of Zayers on Mechanicsville, you know what I'm saying, and I'm in the truck, in my trunk, handing out, thank you.
So you
This
look
is where I'm gonna
I
be.
mean, look at Wu and all the rest of the people.
Right.
Uh, MC Hammer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? MC Hammer was selling CDs out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so
my living. But I'm just saying we got to get back to that personable time when MCs met MCs.
But this is the thing, though. This is where it really is. This is what we really got to get back to. We got to start respecting the DJs. The DJs started hip hop, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we got to start respecting the DJs. We got to get back to that. To the DJs play the music that, you know what I'm saying, that people like.
That
You know, like,
yeah.
you know, long gone are the days when you hear somebody say, you know, calling for a, you know, request line. You know, what happened to the request lines when people requested what they wanted to hear?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the DJs made that.
I said this to you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the main reason I never call myself a DJ. I'm a radio personality. I'm not a DJ. So because I don't want to lower the expectations of. I mean, I don't want to put down. DJs are what created hip hop.
Right.
DJs. I mean, if you think about it.
I mean, you got. Yeah. I mean, they started spinning the
Right.
beats. You know, and then of course
most rappers were just there to rap over the beats that the DJs were creating.
But think about how. I mean, just imagine, man, being there. I mean, you gotta realize, like, you had a DJ sitting there taking a break beat. You know what I'm saying? And it prompted one man. That's the reason why we all MC today, to pick up a microphone and say words in rhyme, rhythm, and cadence. And his name was Kool Keith. He was the first MC. You know what I'm saying? But Grandmaster Flash was spinning some break beats, and Kool Keith picked up the microphone and started saying words in rhyme, rhythm, and cadence, and he was the first MC. So that's that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Then you got Cool Herc, of course.
Kool Herc.
I mean, the list goes on and on, man. You know, them DJs back then. You know what I'm saying? From the Bronx and the Disco Twins and the Queens and all over, man. You know, Cutmaster DC in Brooklyn. I mean, you had so many different DJs, man. Back then, you know, I'm doing a disservice. You know what I'm saying? To
It's hard.
because I'm an MC, so I can tell you more about MCs than DJs. But you know, most of my favorite DJs are from Philly. You know what I'm saying? They straight out of Philly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I seen a lot of them do this thing live. I seen DJ Jazzy Jeff do his thing live. I seen Cash Money live. You know what I'm saying? I seen all these dudes live. DJ Eddie F. I watched him on the turntables live. You know what I'm saying? So, I seen
Cut Creator.
Yeah, I seen Cut Creator. I seen Mixmaster Ice from UTFO. I seen
Jam Master J.
Jam Master J, Grandmaster D.
Yeah. Houdini. Man.
Yeah, I seen Tap Money from.
That's another thing. Back in the day, the DJs used to be part of the group.
Right.
They don't do that no more.
Right.
The DJs used to run DMC. I mean, even though they might not have said jam, I mean, but you knew that was a thing.
Right.
Salt and Pepper at Spinderella. I mean,
Right.
you knew that there was a DJ. Now it's like you know, they don't give the DJ the justice.
Nah, I mean, I had friends like that were DJs, and they let me know the importance. Like, you know, I had one DJ, his name go out named DJ Big Will, from back home, and this dude, you know, he was in the DJ game so early. Like, he put me on to a lot of what was going on in the DJ world, and still today he keeps it. You know what I'm saying? It's man, bro. They make so many contributions.
All right. Okay, we could have this conversation all day. But what I want to do right now, bro, is I want you to tell the people your vision of Boomin System. What you gonna do with this platform? What you hoping to bring to your listeners?
Knowledge of the culture, and just what we're doing right now. You know, just making people aware, giving the artists from our predecessors their flowers, and to make this platform, you know, a pillar in preserving the culture of hip hop. That's it, man. It's simple, you know what I'm saying? Like, preserving
Simple,
the culture
but it's
of hip-hop.
everything.
But it's everything.
Yeah, I feel you. All right. All right, so we're gonna hit y'all with some music. All right. What I want to do today one of our pioneers. Which, if you think about it, I'm looking at him as a pioneer.
Mm.
But based on what I was just thinking about with a conversation we was having, he was considered a new jack. He was considered new school. I mean, I remember honestly, and this is a weird story. I remember sitting in the movie theater. I was watching Crush Groove.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, I knew Run DMC,
Mm-hmm.
so I was watching. That's the reason I went to see Crush Groove.
Right.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm loving
Right.
I remember when this brother walked into the room.
Right.
This is over, bro. Box, and then from that point on, LL Cool J became to me. Now first of all, he's the person that coined the word GOAT.
Right.
He coined it, and for everybody that talks Jordan, LeBron, Tom Brady, he is the person. And I don't think people realize that. No one said the word GOAT, as far as I know, before LL.
Right.
No one said that. So let's give LL some credit for that. But I remember, I think that was the moment that I realized that this is gonna be bigger than what people think. This
Right.
is gonna be something. This one kid that I had no idea who it was, never heard him before, never seen him before,
Right.
never. But he made that much of an impact in, a short couple seconds. That to me kind of opened up my love for this whole art form. So
He's another one that birthed. He's a father of style. He birthed a lot of people, and inspired a lot of people to become MCs. Man, I know who you gonna say.
yeah, this is to me. I mean, LL Cool J is definitely. Now again, I don't know if I'm gonna say go, but I don't know reason why you can't. Because he's still making music now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah, that's the
that's what I'm
thing.
saying. He still made. So when
Longevity. I don't think anybody has that longevity. Well, KRS-One's making music now too. Now that I think about it.
Karis One, like, like I said, he said he will be here forever.
He definitely trying to do that.
Long after he gone, he will be here. You know what I'm saying? His music is just, you know.
All right, y'all. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hit y'all with a little LL. Not a mix. Again, I'm not a DJ, but I'm just gonna hit y'all with a couple of LL tracks, man. And just in celebration of the man, LL. And like I said, the one thing I like about LL is he moved on.
Right.
He took his platform, he took what he grew and turned it into a whole nother career.
Right.
But he still has love for hip hop. He still knows that if he needs to pick up a mic and do something, he can. And like every 6 or 7 years, he might hit you with an album or something like that. That's what I love about LL. And he has really changed. Like I Need a Beat LL is not the same as the Lounging LL, but it is. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to conform to the era, the time.
Yeah, see, that's what people don't understand about artists like L, man. Like, people, yeah, they say the same thing about Rakim.
Right.
I heard somebody had the audacity to say, oh, he's not the same Rakim as. No, he's not going to be the same Rakim as he was 20 years ago. L ain't going to be the same L he was 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So as we evolve as people, we change. But one thing we don't lose is the art form. Because if you're true to it, you're true to it. And L is true to it. I just heard L spit some verses. I think it was on K Sway in the morning.
Yeah.
And he killed it.
Yeah. I want to say one thing before I go into this, something what you said. Me personally, like I love, like I said, I love lyricists.
Right.
Rakim is my
Right.
favorite. Just and not only because, but mainly because Rakim, and you have to be an historian. You have to listen to the music, listen to the lyrics to understand this. There were obviously rappers and MCs way before Rakim,
Right.
but no one had the style of rock. Everybody, cat hat, you know what I'm saying, dog hog. Everybody had that rhyming style. Rakim put his rhymes in the middle.
I'll tell you what he did. Rakim changed his style from the roll of the tongue style. You know, the roll of the tongue was done, and done, and done, and done, and done. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
cadence. He took the cadence and made it into, because his father was a musician.
Right.
I think he played a wind instrument. So he used to try to mimic the same patterns as horn notes.
You can hear that.
And you can hear that.
Yeah.
And so he changed the flow and cadence and MCing. That's what he did.
And that's why I love Rakim. I just want to put that little information out. All right, y'all, here we go. We're going to hit y'all with a little LL for the next couple minutes. Y'all enjoy my tribute to LL. This is I Need a Beat, Big Time Radio Network. Boomin System.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But yeah, this is basically what like if you decide to do this, decide to do it like this
Mhm.
and bring people on to have these discussions with you like that, that would be perfect. I mean, if you want to do that, if you want, and like I said, you can do it sitting next to the person. We have it set up. We have the Zoom meetings set up. You can do it via Zoom or something like that.
My thing was going crazy. I had so many dudes that
Yeah.
they wanted me. I was like, I can't do it right now. I was saying I didn't tell them, but
I know.
Let me on. I want to talk. I want to say something. And I got so many dudes that want to do that because, like,
Bro, if you'd have told me, I'd have gave you the telephone number. They could have called in.
oh wow.
And that was the next thing I do. You can. We have it set up that you can call in and just. I got the number.
I saw it on the screen one time before.
You just call in and you can talk. And like I said, all that goes with that is if somebody call, it'll show up on the system. Matter of fact,
As an incoming call.
I'll show you right now. Hold on a second.
So I could just tell them, hey man, call this number. They'll call in and click on it.
And when you said something about requests, like we take requests on our shows.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we take requests on my show, lunchtime show, and I take requests usually when I do.
So
this
you
show.
could do like I could do maybe like a 15-minute. I'm taking requests for the next, such and such hour. This is request hour.
And the thing we broke down with requests. God, I'm having a brain freeze. I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
All right.
There we go. The thing about requests that we do. All right, so like we do this. Oh, you know what? I might have turned it off. Is it on? Yeah. It'll pop up on the screen. It'll tell you. Like if I was to answer this, like
it would cut the music off.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. Like if I answer this right now, I'm not gonna do it. If I answer it right now, I can carry on the conversation with that person off air.
Okay.
And as soon as I hit this button right here, then whatever they saying comes over the air. So we can, like, if somebody calls and say, yo, G, I want to talk about this, we can have a conversation about that prior to we going on air, and then I hit that and we'll go on air. Also, so this is how we do requests. You can either call in requests. Now, I honestly don't. We allow calling requests, but we do text requests.
Okay.
The same number, if you text in the same number, it'll pop on the screen. Text requests, and if you want to do a dedication or something like that, it'll put on the screen, what you want.
Okay.
That's something that you can use too. Okay. And I'll give you, like I said, whenever you start doing it from outside of the here, I'll give you all the information. And
just give me a second. I'm working on. I'm gonna get me another computer.
Yeah, it'll pop on. It'll pop on the screen, let you know what it is. And like I said, requests. Like I have like 20, 30,000 songs, but I'm not gonna sit there and admit that I have every song. So sometimes when I get a request, I might not be able to find it. But usually, what I'll do is if I can't find it that minute, I also have it hooked up here that I can go on like Prime Music or something like that and play it off of that and just stream it straight from here. So it is 9 times out of 10, if it's out there,
you can get it.
I can get it.
Okay.
If it's out, if hopefully, I like to download it because I like it. I like to have it in my library.
Right.
Especially if I like it. But if it's out there, like you saying, with some of the artists you were naming, like I never heard before,
right?
Like I'm going to make a point to look some of those artists up so I can have that in my library. Because I'm trying to build
a library.
I'm
gonna come up with a list for next Saturday. I'm gonna come up with a list of some artists.
Yeah, do that and just give me a day, and I can usually get everybody in there.
Okay.
Every artist or every song you want.
Yeah, because it'd just be like a few, you know, like I'll pick a few like artists from like the like I was gonna do the tri-state area, New Jersey, Philly, and you know, uh, and I guess what was it the tri-state, New York, Philly, Delaware,
Delaware.
Oh, New Jersey.
All right, but like the numbers 804.
Right, it is Delaware.
Yeah. 804-215-1555. That's the number right now. I'm thinking about changing it to an 800 number just because.
50, 55.
Yeah, 1550,
Oh,
1555.
oh, okay, gotcha.
But yeah, that's I mean, in a nutshell, man, that's it, man. That's all we do. Like what we do. I'll be honest with you. You would probably do better with guests because it's you have a passion in what you're doing. So you want somebody to feed off of. You want to be able to have a conversation with somebody.
Right.
And like I said, you from what you've been doing today alone, you've taught me something. You know, and not that I thought I knew everything, but you know, you made
We do for each other,
yeah.
man. You
But
know,
that's what I'm saying. We don't. I don't think like again. Not
that's why it's
sitting
important
on
what you saying, what you said about
yeah.
getting people in the same room, the forum, and just
Right.
you know, and this
And
platform.
that's something that uh you can work on. I mean that's something that you can it can be boom you know, a boomer system form. We can set up. We can get a place like Boutiquerie and have it there and have a forum.
Yeah.
You know, have some artists and have like a dialogue between old new generation, older
I can make that
generation.
happen because I know
Yeah.
I mean I work with so many different artists that I mean just with Bully you know like I named some of them but I know all of them man and
Yeah.
we could get them in the room with Sty and some of the older artists man you know people that are influential like yourself and doing things in the city you know and that's just on a local level that's just I mean if we wanted to talk about because that's another thing I want to deal with too like people in this city since I merged back into the music scene, I see that real cliquish.
Yeah.
And because of that, we can't grow and we can't. That's why Richmond can't do what Atlanta did because of that. Because Atlanta wasn't like that.
My the model I've been going by for the
It is, man. The
and if
plate
it
is big
ain't
enough
if
for
it ain't
everybody to eat on,
enough, they
Greg.
can make more.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand why we and I'm gonna say we because this time I'm definitely coming down on our people. We do stuff that no other people do. Like the Oriental stores, they help each other out.
Yep.
Everybody else help. My neighbor is so concerned that I'm gonna make it before they make it. That not only I'm not gonna say they go to sabotage what I'm doing, but they're not gonna give. What if you got an album? That's why I make a point that even with you, every time I see you on you on another radio station the other day, I
Right.
shared it. I have no problem with one-on-one fam. I have no problem with
Right. That's
any.
what, right.
That's my thing. I'm not. What you do, like Jay Z said, what you eat, what I think make you shit, or the other way. I mean,
Right.
that's
Right.
that's my thought pattern. I don't understand why it's so problem. And when you say cliquish, I understand that because you got your group that you and I understand crew love. I understand that. I understand you want your crew to grow, but don't like
Yeah, but don't stop nobody
stop
else.
nobody else. And that's the
Yeah.
problem we have in Richmond. I don't know why it is, and I'm not just saying it's just Richmond, but that's the problem. That's a black problem, and I don't know why we're scared to let everybody shine.
Because nobody believes in that. Nobody believes that if and that's why I tell people I said if you really like you say you feel about a person, you don't believe people don't believe that if you're successful, I'm successful.
Right. Like successful and I had the same conversation with Cooler. Like there's only gonna be one successful quote unquote 50-year-old female.
And that success that sometimes people look for it like they say okay like they don't want to I ain't putting all into him. I'm afraid of what he's going to become.
Right.
Right. But if you really look at it and say well you know your success might you might have helped and supported that person get you where they get but your success might come from just helping that person. Your whole path might be different but it maybe come from a different way. And that's what people don't understand, man. That's what a lot of the I had I seen Melba Moore talking about that. Melba Moore said that's one of the things that's missing today in R&B music. She said they don't do. She said look at R&B today. She said you see how uh, 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 when something would go down, like for instance, and what's the name just exemplified that. Stephanie Mills, when they had that big thing down in Alabama,
Stephanie came out.
she said, "I will do a concert to raise money
and give all the money
to give people to get them out of jail." And people used to do that. Melvin Moore and all them used to get together. Freddie, all them used to get together, man, and sing and have events and stuff to help. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear about that no more. You only hear them get together and sing about.
If they can't make a grip from it, they're not. Right. And that's the problem. I think that's the problem with this
everybody's
generation.
Money.
It's about and I'm a firm believer that if you grow like I'm never gonna be rich doing this. I mean, I could get successful. We could be successful. We could be comfortable. But if I went to this drive, if I did this and I did this with the drive to come out this as a millionaire, it's gonna fail. I come with this with the love. I love to give you a chance to say what you got to say. I love to give the next person a chance to say what I say. Again, and I keep quoting, like Tupac said, if I might not be the one to do it, but if I can light the fuse to somebody that can do it, then that's my job. If that's what I'm here to do, that's my job.
Right.
I don't have a problem whatsoever of the next person getting bigger than me. It's just stupid. I've always believed now. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not going to carry anybody. Like I've always believed that when you climb on a ladder, it's a lot easier than once I get to the top of the ladder to pull you up than to put you on my shoulders and carry you up the ladders with me. But I have no problem whatsoever.
Well, at least if you offering the arm, say, hey,
right.
I know I'm heavy, so I'm gonna help you pull me up.
Right. We don't. I don't know what it is with. I'm not.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. It frustrates. It frustrated the crap out of me. It's the lack thereof of knowing, not knowing the business. People, I mean, because it's like people be thinking like, oh, you hot, and just because you hot, everybody gonna like you. They're gonna play your music. They're gonna share. No, you got to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta put yourself in front of a microphone. You gotta put yourself, make yourself readily available, and somebody.
You gotta invest in yourself.
Yeah.
And when I tell people invest in yourself, first thing people think is, oh, you're trying to get money. No, I've never said invest. I mean, you gotta invest some money sometimes, but investing in yourself is not always a monetary thing. You got to give it time. Yeah. Sometimes time is more important than any dollar you can ever make.
Right.
Like, in growing this, like I said, I'm a photographer. I decided that in doing this, I'm going to invest 90% of my time to this radio.
And I see you've done that.
You know what I'm saying?
And you can see the fruits of it.
Right. And honestly, within the last month, it's been incredible. But I said to myself, all right, I'm gonna cut down my photo shoots. I'm gonna turn my photo studio into a radio studio. I'm investing, and I mean, yeah, it might have cost me a couple of dollars, and I might lose money as far as the photography, but this is not a business out of money. This is a business of love. I love what I do. I love giving the next person an opportunity to grow. I love giving everybody, like I said, that time to shine. This is what I love to do. And I love offering a play. And like I said, I don't have to do that. I just do it sometimes.
Okay. You don't realize that. See, and you doing that, you know what I'm saying? You don't even realize it. But believe it, that goes a long way. People are gonna know that. That's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Those like I tell people, man, people don't understand what they be doing. They think they're not doing nothing, but they really are. Like what you're doing is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, that's just you stepping out on faith.
Yeah. And I have to believe, but it also falls with me is that I have to surround myself with like-minded people.
There you go.
And I'll be honest with you, when we first started this time around, like I said, I've been doing this for years, but this is like the new version, like the new Coke type thing. When we first started this, I surrounded myself with a group of people who I thought had the same. And I know this is my baby, so I know you're not going to have the same motivation as I
No,
do.
but I am because see that's the.
But that's what I've learned. I've learned, and the new people, the people I started this with, I ain't gonna say they fucked me, but they didn't have the drive that
Right.
I have,
Right.
and I can't expect everybody to have the same drive that I have.
And you just gotta cut them people loose, man.
And that's what that's what I'm learning. But
because it's more, you know, you sitting there trying, man, why, you know, and it's really not, it's not you, and because I was like that, man, why I can't, it's not, it wasn't never me. It was the people I was around.
You're around.
Yeah. And so, like you said, you have freed that space for people that want to. I say because like people motivate you. See that's the thing now. You got people motivating you. You motivating them. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I knew when this happened. I said, man, because I had been asking, you know, the Heavenly Father to, you know, make a way for me. Like, you know, I've come this far. Like I said, um, after not being in music for so long and being exposed to the people.
What made you stop though? Just.
No, I
did
had.
You lose it? Did you lose the love? Is what I mean.
I had the wrong people around me, like you're saying, in Delaware. I had the opportunity. I had so many opportunities that never came anything. That it just discouraged me altogether. I went and became a devout Muslim for 20 years.
Brother.
Yeah, I was like, man, I'm done with it. Y'all, that's what it is. You know, I don't. You know, people like in the group that I was with, they ended up because we used to go to the same studio that Boys and Men was in, and they liked it so much that they would say, "Hey, man, whatever free time, what time we have left on our thing, y'all could use it." And so the guy that was paying for the studio time, which we didn't know the business then, owned the masters. See, whoever pays for the studio, see, that's the thing about this knowing stuff, not knowing the business, not knowing, you know.
Some people like you that tell everybody know the business. By now, everybody
I'm just
should
learning this.
But I was just saying, everybody, and I'm not, like I said, talking bad about you, but everybody at this point now should know, like, and I don't have a problem with them. They see what Diddy did. You know what I'm saying? They see that. Then you should know I need to read this contract. I need to, and then, like I said,
I got a friend right now, dope as hell. My mentor, as far as the you know, his name is Lonnie Jolly, one of the first artists to be signed. He got noticed by battling Jay-Z in a park in Cambridge, Maryland, and the Disco Twins were there, and they saw him, and he was battling Jay-Z. He got signed, and he can't even put no music out right now. Why? Because and I kept telling him then, I said, man, you know, you need to look at some of these words. I don't know what they mean, but he signed it anyway, and he can't make no music. And you know what I'm saying? Now he's stuck in a contract, and he's been in for 10 years, and he can't put no music out of his own because then they'll own everything. So he been trying to figure out a way, but he won't listen to nobody. I'm like, bro, you can get out of it.
Yeah, I think the fear of that is just they throw some money at us. Right off the bat. Right, it's more money than we've seen
or ever had.
Yeah, and we don't care what. I'm thinking, oh, if every time I sign this paper, I'm gonna get 10 G's. If I ain't used to getting 10 G's, every time I sign this paper, I'm gonna get 10 G's. We don't realize if they paying us 10 G's, they making 100.
Yeah.
I guess we don't get that whole idea. Hold on a second. So y'all didn't know LL did some doo-wop, did y'all? LL is universal, man. You can put LL with anybody. This is LL featuring Total. This is Lounging, BigTyme Radio Network. But yeah, I'm a firm believer that I think we are hard headed when it comes to learning lessons of our past. And if we don't learn the lessons of our past, it's going to fail. We're going to just keep repeating it over and over again. But there's always a way out. Like you said, you read it. There's got to be a clause to get out of it. Even if you got to pay to get out of it, there's got to be a clause to get out of it.
It take a contract to get out of a contract. Yeah. All you got to do is just get it, you know. Yep. Like, and that's what, you need to figure out how much, you know what I'm saying, you know. So, but yeah, man, I mean, it's a lot of that. So, but yeah, you're right. People will, you know, once you get with the right people, and it seems like you've gotten with the right people.
Right now, I have. Everybody. And like I said, I mean, this is including you. We've added 3 or 4 new people to this team than the last month.
Right.
And everybody has the same mentality as far as what you said earlier, like, you asked Heavenly Father to get you straight. I've had 3 people say that to me.
Yeah.
One of the people that we've had for a while, DJ Rockwell, he and I have been friends for years. And like I said, I started this radio station in 2013. And we had a real successful show back in 2013. And then we just stopped. But so he's been trying to get with us ever since then. And every time we tried to get together, something happened. It didn't work out. And he could have just given up on us, but he didn't. And then like right now, it's golden. Like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, it's timing,
everything
man.
happens when it's supposed to
timing.
happen. And I think that's what it is. And all y'all coming at the same time tells me that the timing for this, something's about to manifest with this. And that's the way I see it. Everybody has that same mentality. Everybody has that same, this is what I want to do. And that's what I want. I wanted to put together a team of people that
I've been wanting to do this. I used to fantasize this out there. I know I must have manifested it. I used to visualize myself doing this, being in front of this mic and having these conversations. I used to have conversations with myself. Like, if you was to ever get on a radio show, what would you talk about? You know what I'm saying? I used to practice, like, what would you discuss? What would you want people to know about bars nights? What would you want people to know about hip hop? These are the things so it began to, like, you know what, man? I want to discuss the things that's important to me, but also the things that are important to the culture.
But that's the whole point. Things that's important to you being part of the culture.
Right.
Is things that's gonna be important to the culture.
Right.
Like I said, you in this short conversation today, you taught me some things that I never thought about. Just think of when you get that out to the masses. Like you're going to influence a lot of people with your stories, what you say. You're going to bring, and the beauty of it is you're going to also bring people into stuff that they never knew about. You're going to introduce people to other people that they have no idea that they're the reason why you like Jay-Z. They're the reason why you like this person because this person did it first. This person gave Diddy a chance.
Jazzo gave
Jay. Nobody talk about Jazzo other than when Jay was beefing with Jazzo, but no one knows about that.
I remember when he was his DJ in Hawaiian Sophie.
Yeah, that him with that damn shit hanging from the damn ceiling. Yeah, but this I don't know, man. My whole thought is that this, to me, what you plan on doing is going to make a huge difference, but it's going to affect a lot of people. And my hope, hold on a second. All right, y'all, this is Candy, LL Cool J. My thought is, and my hope is that what you do is going to influence music. See, that's music is my love. I hope that based on what I'm hearing you doing, it's going to influence because it's going to have one of these knuckleheads out here that's doing with that thing. Go make them say, let me go back and listen to X-Clan. Let me go back and listen to
That's the whole. That's it. That's the whole point, man. Is the throwing names, man. They had I don't know if you saw the one where they had another joint where they was playing. It was a podcast I saw. It was set 4 teenagers down, and they would play the one that got me. They played Bonita Applebone, right? They were like, "Yo, who's this? Where can I find this at?" And the dude and everybody, all the old heads was laughing like, "Ah!" They like, "What's so funny?" It's like, man, you know how old this song is? Yeah. But to them, it was brand new
because they haven't heard it.
Right.
They might know who Q-Tip is, but they might just like I'm one of my co-hosts on this show. She's 32, which is not old, which is not young, which is not old. So we were having a conversation, and I was like, we were playing some music. I was like, here's just another case of PTA by Leaders in the New School. So we listened to it. She's like, that sounds like Buster. I was like, yeah. You did not know Buster was in a group? Yeah. You don't. I mean, I don't think a lot of these young people know that there was a before. I played Beat Street. A lot of people didn't know Kool Moe Dee was was part of the original.
Treacherous 3.
Yeah, Treacherous 3. Yeah. But people don't know
Speed
stuff like
rap.
that.
They don't even know the whole thing. If you go back in 1983, I think it was, the Treacherous 3 had a joint called Speed Rap. You know what I'm saying? And they were doing this style and all that fast stuff. They were doing that then.
But that, and there's another thing. A lot of people don't know that when Jay-Z started, that was his thing. Jay-Z cadence was
Fast
the
Style.
fast style.
But guess where he got that from? Big L.
Yeah.
The roll of the tongue style. When they was the Grave Diggers.
Yeah, I forgot about Big L.
Yep, Big L. He
Matter of
started.
fact, I had a Big L song to play, but I ended up not playing it because I knew a Big L, but I didn't really listen. The dude that was here told me listen to the Dice Game one.
I tell you who else we're gonna get into too. We're gonna talk about DITC, digging in the crates.
Digging in the crates.
We're gonna talk about them because them dudes, man, them dudes, Showbiz and AG and Diamond D. All we gonna, man, it's so many dudes, man. Smooth the Hustler, Trigger the Gambler. These are all, man.
See, this last group, last part I never heard of. See, that's what I mean. That's what we need. We need to educate this younger generation, at least, and maybe that will bring the respect back to the originals. And in turn, when they start to respect the music, they will respect. I feel, and I'm not again, and I like to say this, I'm not shitting on what they're doing, but I feel once they start to respect the pioneers,
Right, that's what you
respect.
gotta get that respect. The industry did that, man.
Yeah.
Those record executives, all that old shit, you don't want to listen to that. They did all that on purpose so that they just for that reason that they wouldn't look up to us, and then they time stamped it, and then they made us what they wanted to do is make us.
Hold on a second, All right, y'all. So let me tell a quick story real quick. All right, so matter of fact, I'm gonna even stop just to tell the story. All right, so there was a big misconception. It was I guess it really wasn't a misconception because they kind of cleared it up that the notorious I Shot You was towards Tupac when it never really was. It never really was towards Tupac. I mean, it came out and he'd already made it, but I mean, the whole beef hadn't even happened when Biggie made "I Shot You." Who it was really for, from what I found out later, was LL. Who it was really after was LL, and it wasn't like it wasn't even like a evil beef. It was just, I don't want to say it was a friendly beef, but it was. LL and Biggie, they both have a song of the same type. Who Shot You and I Shot You. When you think about the title, LL's song is called I Shot You. And Biggie's was Who Shot You. They were going against each other. It was not Tupac. But I'm saying that to say this is I Shot You. This is LL. And I think Keith Murray was in this also. Here we go, y'all.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that's crazy. So I didn't even pay that no mind. I Shot You and Who Shot You. And you're right, it was the record. Yeah, because
everybody thought it was to Tupac, and the
I
whole
did
time
think
it was the whole time it was LL. And it had nothing to do with the physical shooting of somebody.
Nah,
it was just the music.
Just the music. And see, that's the beautiful thing about. That's what I'm saying. That era back then, Greg, we was able to do that.
Right, without and then the whole Tupac and Biggie thing had what became an issue, but up until that point, I mean, like LL and Kumo D, LL and Cannabis, Eminem ended many rappers' careers. I mean, it's just like people don't know that there were beefs. I mean, shit, DMX and Jay-Z were beefing.
Yeah.
People don't know that
K
because
Solo and DMX were beefing.
K Solo, yeah, I remember when K Solo and DMX. Yeah.
You know when it was over though?
I think I remember hearing when it was over. Hold on.
That Spellbound song and the style.
He said it. Yeah, that's what it was.
He said he stole that from him.
Yeah.
DMX said he stole, and then DMX spit a whole joint spelling. And he said, man, I'm the one that started that, man. He said they were locked up together. He got out, and he got on, and he did it.
I'm a huge DMX fan.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I had a newfound. I wasn't until, unfortunately, I mean, I liked some of his music, but I really didn't get into him as an artist until after he passed.
Really? Oh,
yeah, I liked some of his music, but after he passed, I really got into him as an artist. You know what I'm saying? And then once I started saying, like, wow, man, he was really,
he was real.
Yeah.
DMX was one of the most damaged rappers out there. As far as just his life, he was real.
And the industry made sure that he never got no help.
Right. Because they knew that they would make money off his damaged ass more than, you know.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree with you 100%. The industry knew that as long as he was out here, I mean, I'm not saying it's easy to get off this shit, but I'm just saying.
He said, man, he was on one of the joints. He was like, man, you know, fuck a club, man. Fuck a club. He said, I'd rather, and he was in one of his houses, I guess, or places where he lived, and he was it was a wall with just plants, and he had them named. He was like, this is my plant. He said, I'd rather spend time doing this, man, ride my four-wheelers, feeding my dogs, and spending time with my family. They want me, you know, he said he be getting calls from this A&R, yo, man, they having a such and such, come on down, he said, and then he get there, and the first thing somebody do is handing him something.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's what did him in.
And he said he was high. A lot of them prayers that he was making he would be high, man. He was crying. He was crying out for help.
But you could tell they were real, though.
Right, it was heartfelt.
You could tell he was really feeling that when he said it, and I think that's what caught me. I mean, because like, I'm reckless. It should have come on my mind, and that's one of the things we call ourselves the world's most dangerous radio team. My weekly show, I mean my daily show that we do, because like one of the things about this internet radio is we don't have any FCC stuff,
right?
So I can pretty much say whatever I want.
Okay.
And you can too, just so you know. But it's I didn't have like the substance issues in here, but you know, I am not like your normal person. Like DMX wasn't like your normal rapper. Like he'll come out here and he'll be like, I rob and kill and stuff like that, and then they hit you with your prayer right after. And then, to me, that showed me that he was real and that people can relate to him. And I think that's what I felt for him with that, because he was relatable.
And then some of his songs, like listening to some of his songs, it was his own personal journals or trials that he was going through. You could hear that pain in his voice, and you know, it's like, man,
yeah,
you know, that joint, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. When he passed, I had never heard the song until after he passed, bro. But I'll never forget, man. I played that song for the first time, and I cried like a baby. I was slipping.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Bro, I cried like a baby, man. I couldn't stop crying. I was like, man. Yeah, man, I was like, man, you know, and then he had passed. It was like, wow, all this man was bearing a lot of weight. He was carrying a lot of weight.
The one thing I've seen one of his interviews with on the Breakfast Club or something like that. He came on there just tore, and it hurt me to see that. Yeah, it hurt me because they had him rapping. And you know, you could hear in his voice that he was stumbling with his words, and then like shortly there, not that shortly, but you know, a year or two later, he was gone. So some of this generation, that's what they think of DMX.
Right.
They don't know. They don't see DMX battling Jay-Z, you know, and stuff like that. Like that's one of my favorite videos, the one with DMX, Jay-Z, and the Muslim guy, I can't remember his name. They were in the back of a kitchen. Just battling.
It was a whole bunch of them. It was Cannabis, it was Big Pun, it was Jay-Z. Oh no, that was a different one. But the other one, it was Matt Muhammad, Yassine Bey, and it was freestyle. And Cannabis was on one side, Pun was on one side, and LL was on one side, and DMX.
Yeah. That's another thing I want to do. I just got to find a platform, not a platform. I have a platform. Hip hop is.
Right.
Like this is not a hip hop station, but that's what hip hop is. Hip hop is party. Hip hop is you know, the ability for, and I'm not even just saying battle rap, because battle rap has its place. I don't have a problem with battle rap, but ciphers, you know, everybody else don't like ciphers because it's supposed to be right off the dome. It ain't supposed to be written.
Not necessarily.
No, that's bullshit. You can't. I mean,
first of all, these people need to be. They need to understand. Off like a lot of these guys are off when it comes to like when I tell people freestyle is something like everything if I sit down here and write 8 bars, that's free,
right?
Freestyle, because it's free, especially if it's free of style. That's what a freestyle is. Free of style. right? And it's actually off the top because it's just how you captured it all on paper. Now, off the top, is off the top.
That's different. That's different, right?
That's something we used to do just when we would just be hanging out and seeing who could go the longest without messing up. But it also made you sharper.
Still sharper, still.
Right. But we would do that. It would be 5 of us in the group. Like, all right, let's see who can go the farthest before whoever didn't mess up won. That's what a cipher was.
See, to me, that's the show.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you showcasing each artist, everybody got a different style, different flow, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they did when they did ciphers back then. They took ciphers, they went and they didn't just get any artist and put them in a cipher. They got certain artists and put them in a cipher. You know what I mean? Let's see what this is gonna sound like if we put this person, that person in the same cipher.
That's how I met Cooler. When Bully did the FemCs of Fire.
Okay.
Cipher.
Oh yeah, I remember he told me about that.
When he did the FemCs of Fire. Well, before he had the group, he did a cipher with all females.
Right.
And it was Cooler. I ain't gonna sit here and pretend. Laquanda was in it. A couple other people that I know.
Right.
But they were in it. And Bully sent it to me. And I'm like, who is that? I mean, not putting on anybody else, but I'm like, Cooler made this.
Yeah.
Who is this? And that's how he introduced me to Cooler. And that's how I became friends with Cooler.
Right.
But he did it a couple times. Like, to me, that's what I want. I want to do a cipher, get some artists, because there's a lot of artists out here that have talent that just don't know how to let people know. Introduce them. Hold on a second. All right, y'all. So I had to slow it down a little bit. This is one of my favorite groups. Think about it, y'all. You know what? No, man, I'll come back. Coach bag in the hand. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I just got to figure out a format to do that. It's like I have so many ideas that I want to do, and I finally have a team that I can make it happen. Like, and I don't want to spread myself too thin. Like with me, that's one of the reasons I had to find somebody else to do this show, because I mean I have to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then I have another show that we're doing. I didn't want to be the face of this network. Like that's my thing. I don't want. That's just G.
Right.
That's just. I don't. This is not Greg's network. This is a combination. That's why I tell everybody that once you do one show, if you want to do another one, go ahead. I don't ever want to be like some sort of dictatorship or something like that. Like, this is what I want. I give you a guideline. It's like for this guideline is old school or classic hip hop or whatever. From that point on, anything you think fits into that realm, you can do. I don't care.
Right.
And then I feel like I finally got a group of people around me.
Right.
That can take that and grow with it.
Yeah.
And like I said, at some point, man, my goal is at some point to sit back and watch this thing grow.
Right.
That's what I want. I want to sit back and watch this thing grow, which means that right now, I'm busting my ass. I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm here today, which is a Saturday. I got to come here tomorrow because we got a gospel show on Sundays.
Right.
Starting next week, we're going to start a morning show. This dude will be on from 6 in the morning to 6 to 9, which means I got to sit with him the first couple times we do this, which means I got to be here 5:30 Monday morning. Show ends, I go into my show, so I'll be there. I would do my show from 10 to 2. So it's like a job now. It just became a job, but
that's what you wanted, man.
That's what I wanted.
That's what you wanted, man.
And I have to do it. I have to do it. I don't have to do it. I want to do it because this is my baby. This is what I want to do, and I cannot ask y'all to give y'all. If y'all look back and see, oh, G just chilling. G ain't at the studio. G ain't doing what he said he's gonna do. That I would be a hypocrite to ask y'all to be consistent if I'm not consistent.
Right.
So that's the issue that I'm having. Not the issue, but that's the thing I'm dealing with right now. So next couple of days, my ass could be tired, but I'm building something, and that's the way I look at it. But that's why I tell everybody: if you got an idea, man, or if you know somebody, and I'm realizing that that we've added recently has been a connection to somebody else, rather than me just rather than me just out there just out of the blue. Like anybody else that comes in, we have to vet them. But if I know, if I can see right off the bat that you're passionate for it, then I know you'll be good.
Right.
Like I didn't have to vet you. I didn't have to give you like. We never do it a mock show. We would normally have to do. I mean, I don't have to do that with you,
right?
Because I see your passion right off the bat. I know this is what you want to do. But everybody else that we've had in it, it's been a connection. Like I believe, like I said, I believe steel sharpens steel. I believe that you're going to surround yourself to be successful. You have to surround yourself with people, like-minded people. And I'm thinking that everybody, if you come to me and say, "Gee, I got somebody that want to do a show," I'm going with your word because I know you're not gonna come to me with some bullshit and you I can tell from you're professional enough to know that before you even come to me say
I ain't bringing nobody this
let's go mess it up. And that's what I'm saying. But that's another thing. If you have anybody that you know might be interested, this is a 24/7 station.
Well, look, bro, we gonna rock. I'm with you. Like I said, I appreciate the opportunity. Like I said, you don't understand how
I do. I'm hearing it.
I was praying and asking the Heavenly Father, like, I really want to do this. Like I want to be more than just an artist. I didn't want to just be an artist, another rapper to just come along because I like I said, this is my life.
Right.
I grew up. I put it down. I put it down for 20-something years, and it came right back to me. So I knew it was meant for me to do because the way it just came right back. All the people that I was aligned with, even this whole thing. Like I said, I've been praying, like make a way for me to bring more to the culture, to be a part of what's going on, and what's really going on. There's a lot of people out here faking moves, but they ain't really doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get nowhere with that. You can't get nowhere with people like, most of the people that me and Bully deal with, some of the people like lately, trying to get a place or whatever, man. We were trying to work with them and stuff. They don't know. They're not sure what they want to do.
Right.
So
Well, the one thing I want to make sure with you is that you do not forget what you're doing as far as I don't want let me clear that up. I want you to make sure you know that at any point, if Bars Nice has a brand new single, you can play it. Well, maybe not on your show, but you make sure. I don't want you to forget I don't want you to get so far into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want you to make sure that you know that okay, that's what I'm saying. I want to make sure we know that we don't just support Boomin System.
We support ourselves.
Right.
You know now I feel we support ourselves.
So we're going to give you, as a team, we're going to give you, if you got a new single out,
I'm glad to hear that.
We're going to make sure you get that out. Like I said,
because I'm gonna do everything to make sure
CMOS.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I do everything to big up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even I'm gonna make sure I do everything to big up.
That's what I was trying to
say. And promote. Yeah, because that's promoting BigTyme is promoting myself. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I do, that So with the another thing I'm gonna focus on too. I'm gonna try to work with some people that have businesses and stuff, and get their ads on here.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
That's money.
That's money, right? That's money. So see, we can generate, get a nice, look for people, even people that I know, like I got some people, man, that's on a small level, but I mean, they right here in Richmond, but you got. Now let me ask you this: Richmond listeners, you got a vast majority of your listeners. Are they Richmond listeners, or are they from everywhere?
I'll be honest with you, and I think this goes back to what we were saying earlier. We have more listeners. Like we have analytics to tell us where everybody listens to. We have more listeners outside of the Richmond area than we have in Richmond.
Good.
Type thing.
And that's what you want.
Yeah, because
you got to do that because that's the only way you're going. Like I told people that before. They're like, man, you networking with. I had people be in their feelings about, this Richmond, this. I said, man, I'm not hearing that because y'all don't even know how to network. So I'm networking with people outside.
I love my city. Don't get me wrong.
I love it.
But
I'm always say I'm from here.
yeah.
I live here. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't born here, but I rep it to the fullest.
Right.
Because Richmond, for the most part, has been good to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's how I feel.
Right.
But when we look at our numbers, we get a lot of like Maryland listeners. We got a lot of North Carolina listeners. We got a buku of California listeners.
Maryland?
The thing that's tripping me out though, and this could be some sort of we got a lot of Russian listeners. I'm worried about that. But we got like we have a lot of listeners that listen to our show, and that's one of the things we're trying to figure out now. Is we're trying to get some later night live shows because we have a lot of listeners that listen to our show from Brazil. And we see our numbers up at like 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And we're like, why are our numbers so high at certain times? And then we look at it and oh, this is another country listening to us. We got to figure out a way to gather that information. But we had on 2 occasions we had some people from Brazil literally hit us up and say, hey, we listening from Brazil. We just want to let you know we love this.
Wow.
And that right there is that was the beginning of how this stuff started to snowball, how it started to be build up. Like when we realized, like I said, our number one. I mean, obviously, the number one listeners is the United States.
Well, that's cool though, because that's what we know. Because that's why it goes into. That's why a lot of the artists that are out, they're doing the music over there, as opposed to over here.
Oh yeah.
So that's good. That's good. That's because that's saying that you reach.
We're reaching.
You're reaching.
We're reaching, and we, for, as a businessman, not as G Money, as Greg, I have to figure out a way to take that and capitalize off it. I have to figure out a way to
we got to cater to the fan base.
right. And if my fan base is, so we're working right now. Honestly, we're working right now on a international music show.
So that's cool because I know some people that can help with that.
Yeah,
and I know some Spanish ones too.
Yeah.
My wife is Puerto Rican.
Really?
Yeah.
So my wife teaches, and that's another thing. That's another thing. My wife teaches. Well, she used to be a school teacher, but now she heads the Spanish speaking for City of Richmond. But we are looking for. We have a guy coming, Troy. His name is Troy. I can't remember the name of the band he's part of, but he wants to do an international music thing.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with that. But we're looking for Spanish-speaking people to do something because we know there's a industry for it.
Right.
We are this team is a somewhat family-oriented team.
Okay.
So like
everybody in that group is
almost everybody is married. Yeah, almost. Well, no, like my wife just recently, which was strange to me, because she never had any interest. But like I said, this is what I do for a living. I don't really have a real job, so 9 times out of 10. Well, yeah, but I don't have a real
you don't have a
W-2 type thing.
Right.
So 9 times out of 10, a majority of stuff is, and I tell everybody all the time, my wife pays for most of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I say that jokingly, but so I wanted to be like a quote unquote family business.
Right.
So I've always tried it. She never really was, down with it. Recently, she started to come to our little meetings we have, and now she got her own show. She decided to do her own show. So she has a brand new show on the network. Matter of fact, I got to call her. She's supposed to come here and record it today. She got a brand new show on the network. The girl Kenny that does the gospel, she just got married. Her husband's going to do something. Gary, the other dude, his wife, she's an educator. She wants to do something. Like we try to make it. We try to build a cohesive unit. Like I said, everybody supports each other.
Right.
Everybody, is
Right.
out is there for one goal, and that's to make the person beside you great.
Right.
And that's what we're trying to do. So yeah, but like I said, if you got anybody that you might be interested in, and like I said, you can do this by yourself. You can bring a co-host. Whatever you do from this point on is on you.
All right.
However whatever. If you wake up tonight and be like, oh, I got an idea, this is good. I appreciate the heads up, but I'm not gonna stop it unless it's a real disrespect. I'm not gonna stop
I ain't
it.
gonna never do nothing.
Yeah,
That's the other thing. I would never do nothing to
I don't think you would.
to what's tarnish the integrity of Big Time. I would never do anything to do that. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about that. Yeah, anything. I wouldn't have no crazy, people, or I wouldn't do no crazy show. Like I wouldn't even I honestly try to stay away from
Politics.
Politics
Yeah,
altogether.
we try, but we always end up saying something. But that's just me. My show, I don't do it here. Like my show is like the shock jock type stuff. So
Or I'll make it very clear that my thoughts and what's the names do not reflect the show. Like these are just my thoughts and opinions.
Yeah. Well,
But I would never put myself. I ain't gonna be in there talking like Sean Hannity and
yeah. Well, I definitely appreciate that. But on the other flip side of that, this is yours. So, and I think that's the one thing I try to make sure I instill on everybody. This is yours. You handle this how you want to handle it. I mean, yeah, in a way, I prefer you clear it with us, but this is yours. And it being yours, you have to put your personality in. And if you decide, again, maybe not with you because it doesn't kind of fit in your thing, but if you wake up tomorrow and you see that Trump did something crazy and you want to come in and say Trump did something crazy, that's your opinion because that's your personality.
Right, I got you.
You can't stop. You can't. I never want to kind of box you in because it might lead to something else. That might lead to something else, and you never know what somebody might be feeling the same thing you feeling, and you say it. You just gained a listener because they're like, oh, okay, boss think just like I do. I got to see what else his brother. Like I said, you today, in talking to you, I'm like, I'm gonna go listen to some people you said because it opened my mindset. So that's why I don't tell them people don't say what you want to say. If you want to say something, go ahead and say it. Just if it goes too far into controversy, just limit it.
Yeah.
That's all. Just limit what you go say.
Yeah.
But for the most part,
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah. And like I said, I won't, because like I said, the main thing is like, if I do have I may have a segment on there where I might just open it up and give people free reign. Just, what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'm going to try to avoid a lot of that, that nonsense, because
you have the platform, you have the green light, you have all that to do whatever you want.
All right.
Like I keep saying that because I want everybody to understand that this is not G's radio station. Like this is everybody's. You have just as much, if not more so, control of what you do during your time period as the next person doing theirs. So I mean,
and that's what 2 hours.
That's up to you.
Okay.
That's up to you. We have some shows that's just an hour. It's up to you how you want to do it.
Okay,
how you want to do it, when you want to do it.
Things.
But I do want to be consistent. That's
it'd be consistent. But I just because it may be some things that may, because I'm an artist myself. So if something comes up, I might say, Greg, man, like this Saturday, so I might say, I would coordinate with you. What day can I come? It would be in advance. It's like, what day can I come in so we can
Yeah, we can do that. Or another thing we do here, let's just say, in January, on a Wednesday, somebody call you and say, boss, I need you to come in and perform this Saturday at 12 o'clock. I need you. I gotta have you. And, you can't do it, and we don't have enough time to record a show. The thing about this is that as a team, you just let us know. We'll get somebody to come in here and step in.
Okay.
Come in and sit in. Like we make it possible that we like to be able to think that
it's functional. It's functional.
some well, no, not only that, but that like the next player up. If if you can't make it, I'll come in. If you can't make it, Gary will come in and cover you for that shift or whatever like that.
Okay.
Or even though
Gary is
Gary, yeah, he's like the partner. And he's the one that helped me get started at.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll probably meet him within the next week or so.
Okay.
But yeah, if just know that we always got your back. So if something should happen and you can't make it, let us know. If you don't have time to record something, I can find somebody to cover your show for that one show. And like I said, one of the reasons why we record every show is that if push comes to shove, we'll just play a show from a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So we always have that. So there's always, we want to make sure we give you every option or every opportunity to continue growing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like we know that this is not.
That's why I jumped right on it. When I seen
Yeah.
your post, I said, that's why I said I'm your guy.
Yeah.
That's why I just, Bully, I didn't know Bully had already referred me to you.
Yeah.
And then when I looked, I said, oh man, I said, Lord. And it's crazy because the lady told me, this lady I was praying with one day, she said, son, she said, just pay attention to what the Lord doing around you. She said, you'll see. And she said, she said, every opportunity that comes, every opportunity that comes to you, you're gonna start seeing opportunities pop up. And I started paying attention. And I knew, I said, man, and I had no idea, but yeah, this was a blessing. Once I got here, and
I gotta get Bully on too.
I talked to Bully, man, and Bully said, bro, he said, don't worry, you're in good hands. He said, I would have never referred you, bro. If he said, Greg, that's my guy. I've been knowing Greg for years, and he said, man, this is an opportunity for Bars Nice to be Bars Nice. He said, and you're gonna be able to do that with me.
Yeah. And you are. And that's the one thing I want to make sure you know, that at no point are we gonna ask you to be. You can't be me. That's the whole thing.
That's a lot of times people you run into that a lot.
You can't be me. I used to do this. I mean, at this moment I'm still doing it, but I used to do this. I don't want you to come here and be me because you can't.
Right.
I mean, and I'm not saying that egotistically. I'm just saying you can't be me. I can't be you.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And people don't realize, like, I don't want you to come here and like I said, I'm a smart ass.
But if you do that, it's not. What it does is it kind of puts you in a what's the name. Now, if I have my own personality and you have your own personality, you're gonna have people. Some people also think you're gonna have that. People will say, I love Greg's personality. Some people gonna say, I like Bar's personality.
Right.
I love, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it does. That's why when I listen to radio that way. That's how I listen to radio. Like I don't like, believe it or not, I don't like Steve Harvey's show, but I will listen to Ricky Smiley.
Yeah.
Only because I just like the personalities of each individual.
Like I've been getting into Ricky Smiley, and I'm getting into stuff like Ricky Smiley, and well, I used to always listen to Steve Harvey because I'm learning. I mean, that's I'm kind of trying to base what we're doing off of that. Like I want to have segments. Like I want this. Like this is like an afternoon. Not this, but the lunchtime is like an afternoon show. Like I can't do a morning show. I can't wake up in the morning to do a morning show. So more power to them. But that's how I want. I can't be Ricky Smiley. I can only be me. I can't be Steve Harvey. But I can kind of formatted of how I want to do it, and that's the way I see it. So like when let's say for some reason you can't make a show, you can't make this show. When I come on, I'm not gonna talk shit that I don't know. Like I'm not gonna talk about Cass. I'm not gonna talk about the people that I'm gonna sound stupid because I don't have that knowledge you have. I'm gonna talk what I know. If anybody else goes to, like, we're not trying to be that person. We're just standing in for that moment. And that's the one thing I want to make sure. No one is quote unquote bigger than the group. This is like now anybody come to you oldest type thing. No one is bigger than the group as far as we have no hierarchy as far as it goes, as far as the radio personalities. Like everybody has their place. Everybody is different.
Right.
And that's the thing I love about this. No one is trying to do the same thing I'm doing.
Right.
So.
And then doing that, man, like I said, you bring different. That's why I say, man, you bring different shades of light to the platform, man. It's like, oh man,
right?
Yeah, man.
Because some people not gonna like me, and I'm cool with that.
Some people might not like me,
right? And I'm cool with that.
Right.
Some people not gonna like the way I do it.
I don't like his voice. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like that, different radio personalities.
Right. Like, but I'm gonna stay on and listen because I know Bars is next.
Right.
That's kind of what I want. Ready, man. If you ready for this set. All right, so let me ask you this. Time wise, what you want to keep with the same time? Like I said, right now Saturdays are wide open. Yeah. And again, it don't have to be Saturday. I know you what you're working because you said sometimes you get your So I mean,
some weekends like he's in school. We used to get him 2 days a week. but now we only get him on the weekends sometimes. So
Alright.
you know, some days it might be, but
And like I said, I mean, this is not like bring your kid to work day, but you can always bring them here. I mean, how old's your grandson?
5.
Yeah, one of the beauties about this studio that like I've turned it in. I'm not finished yet. Like I'm bringing in, like I'm gonna be here a lot, so I'm bringing like my
And he's
my
5 with
Xbox.
discipline. He ain't 5 with
Yeah.
like.
So, but if you have to bring him here, you might get a kick out of it. And like I said, I will have something for him to do. Like I said, I'm hooking up my Xbox in here, especially those days that I'll be in here and that I have to wait between shows and stuff. Something to do.
Yeah, well, I want to bring him here because I want him.
Yeah.
I want to expose him to what I'm doing. I want him to see, because
I just want you to know you have that ability or you have that okay or green light
Okay.
to bring him here if you want
If
to.
I had to bring him, yeah.
Yeah, if you have to bring him,
Some days he's just with me, and
Yeah.
my wife's at work, his father's at work. So all right, that's cool. I'm glad you told me
Yeah,
that.
you have that.
But he's cool. I could see, man. I could give him his switch or a game to play and put him over there on that thing. He cool.
Okay, all right. Well, you have that ability, and like I said, I'm going to probably within the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna give you a key to the studio, and I do that.
Oh, we gotta do a drop too.
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna do that in a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna finish the show in about 15 minutes away. In a couple of days, I gotta go get keys made because we got all these different people. Like I don't give keys to everybody. Let me say that. But
Shouldn't.
yeah, I trust everybody, but there's still a limit to that. Only because I got so much shit in here.
Yeah, exactly. You the wrong
But
person. You come in
yeah,
one day and all your shit
everything's gone and everybody get.
Yeah.
But if you ever like, if there's not another show going on at the time, if you just decide I want to go on air, you have that option. If no one else is here and you decide I want to come in, I want to go in for like an hour. I got something new I want to speak about. I got a new single coming out. I want to debut it on the radio station. I'm gonna. Come up to the studio for like from like 6 to 7, get on live and talk my shit. I got something I want to get off my chest.
Right.
I'll come here and get on live until you have that option. Like
Okay.
as long as nothing else is going on the network, you have that option.
Okay.
And when you get your laptop straight, when we get your laptop and over there, you will have the ability to go live from wherever. You can go live really on your phone now.
Okay.
But you have that ability if you once you get your laptop straight to if you're at an event.
I can go live with that software you sent me.
Yeah, well, you can go live on your phone without that software.
Oh, okay.
You just won't be able to play
The music.
But the software you be able to play music. But let's just say you're at an event, you just sat. You can on your phone if we don't have something else going on right now, you can do a live broadcast from your phone and the show. So I mean, at any point when you think it'll be beneficial,
Is it an app you gotta use or something? Is that the one you
I'm
sent me?
gonna send you the app for the
Okay,
phone. I'm gonna
alright.
send you the app for the phone. I forgot about that. That's something new what they gave us. But like right now, you can like with your laptop, you can pull it up. I don't care where you at, as long as you have internet connection, you can go live.
Okay.
And you can talk to people, and you can always with this program, and I guess with any other program you can. If you run it, let's say you walking down the street one day and you run into Salt and Pepper.
Right.
If you want to interview them right there, use your phone, interview them, and we'll be able to put it so you can get it. You don't have to go live then, but we can be able to put it so we can add it to your show.
Okay.
Yeah. So at any point, if you decide, oh, you're talking to somebody and this brother got knowledge, and this might be great for my show, but he can't make it to my show. Let me get my phone out. Let me interview him, talk to him right now, and then you just send it to me, or if you know how to do it yourself, and we'll set it up the right format, and we'll give you a thing. We can put it right on live.
Okay.
Or right on the thing.
All right.
So like I said, brother, you have the tools in front of you right now to do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do is as long as you stand by it, and in this time that I've known you, I trust you. I trust everything you do is going to be for the benefit of your name, your brand, and the brand of BigTyme. So that's good. And like I said, all we ask in return is just to every now and then. Well, not every now and then. Big us up all the time. Yeah, because I mean, like I said, you're part of the family now. Just big us up. Like if you somewhere, shout out BigTyme. If you If you're doing an interview with somebody else, make sure you shout us out.
But they're gonna know
like
now,
that.
especially after you said what you said. So you know, so of course, you know.
But that's how we build followers.
And we gonna and we gonna.
That's how we continue to grow.
Yeah.
And when we get to a point where, like I said, when you get to the point where you done with this, you can do like I'm doing. You can find you a successor, let them carry it on. Like you just said, your stepson, you might want to get him to come here.
Yeah.
I can teach him how to work the boards. That's the next thing. One of the things I'm doing today, I got to do today, is I got to put a post out there because we want somebody we want a couple people just to do this. Like a lot of people want to be part of the radio, but not everybody want to be part of the mic. Because people don't realize when it's mic in your face, shit changes.
Might do something to you.
Yeah. But some people don't realize that it's not. First of all, they don't realize it's not as easy.
You gotta love this thing.
You do. But you are an entertainer. You're an artist,
right.
So you're used to it. But we get a lot of people that that get in front, that think they can do it, get in front of it and freeze. Yeah. Right, and freeze. So it's. I want some people on here that might want to be part of the radio, that might want to be part of that, but might not want to be part of this. Like we're going to end up looking for some social media teams, some social media influencers. We're going to definitely look for some engineers to come here and do this.
Right.
We're trying to grow. Like this, like I said, I turned this to a studio, but my goal is by the middle of next year to make this to be bigger. I wish like hell that I would have stayed in the factory. I wish like hell, because I could have used the hell out of the factory. I wish like hell I'd have stayed in the factory. But we're looking for, we're in the process now of looking for like warehouse space to do this. So I can also put my photography studio in it, but someplace bigger so we can have bigger performances. I almost partnered at the boutiquerie, but the parking on that is terrible.
Yeah.
But we're looking for a bigger spot. So, you know, we want this to be of something big. There's no reason why, and we're in the process right now of,
I was gonna say the music center. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Well, no, there's no reason right now that we can't believe that this is gonna be bigger than
it's gonna be big,
right.
Man.
And we're in the process now of adding on to Radio One.
Okay.
So that's gonna help us out.
Radio One?
Yeah. Was it Radio One, Media One? Whatever the iHeartRadio, excuse me, iHeartRadio. We're in the process of doing adding on iHeartRadio,
okay.
And then
well, that's cool. I got music on iHeartRadio. You know what I'm saying? So,
but again, I need you to send me your music so we can play your music on the show.
Okay.
Like I said, we play the other stuff that I have, but I don't have like maybe 2 or 3.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's it, man.
All right. Well, I'm excited, bro. I'm so excited, man. And now that I'm in here, you know, because this right here with this stuff, you know, it scares you.
Yeah.
But now, you know, it's just a matter. It's just a matter of me getting acquainted with the, like, you know, knowing stuff eventually. And that's just something that I had to grab by the horns anyway. Doing this.
Like I said, this is like you can do everything I'm doing here with all this. It makes it more convenient for me. But everything, like I can do everything right here with just this area right here if I want to. Like I can have the mic hooked up to here, I can have the headphones hooked up to here, I can control the program, all that from here. This is just me trying to make it look like I'm doing something. All right, let me end this show real quick, and then we'll get a couple of drops, and then we're good.
All right.
All right, y'all. That was my tribute to LL. And everybody listening, now he ain't dead or nothing like that. I just decided to do a tribute to one of the goats in hip hop. All right, so this show ended up going a little bit longer than I thought. I expected to end at 2:30, but you know, sometimes you get fun, get in something and get fun doing it, and you just forget. So I want to one more time welcome Bars Nice to the BigTyme Radio Network. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned because he's coming with.
Sir.
Are you keeping the name? Boomin System?
Right. Yeah. From now.
Okay. I mean, you can change it. I mean, I'm not gonna be feeling a certain kind of way. But we're gonna give y'all all the details in the next coming days about the times and all that stuff. But welcome to the family, man. And
Peace.
we are
What's up,
so
y'all? It's your man Bars Nice in the building like a chill win, your new host on Big Time Radio.
yeah. That kind of hurt a little bit. But anyway, I said that kind of hurt a little bit. No, I'm just joking. It kind of hurt. I'm losing my baby, but it's in good hands. So y'all make sure y'all tune in whenever this comes back. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. Right now, I'm thinking we're keeping the same time, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So right now, we expect to see us on Saturdays. Expect to see him on Saturdays around 12 o'clock. Until then, y'all make sure y'all check out lunchtime every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays live from 10 to 2. But we're on every Monday through Friday because we got the replays at Tuesdays and Thursdays. So y'all make sure y'all do that. Y'all make sure y'all check out the whole Big Time Radio Network. It's growing. It's great. We're having a ball. I got more stuff to say, but I'm in a whole new world right now. So we about to get out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good one. It's Saturday. I don't think I have anything going on. So y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock for Kenny's Divine Connection. All right, we out. Y'all have a good one.
Peace.
All right, and that's it. The show's over.
Okay.
All right, let me get you this real quick. All right. All right, so you keeping the name?
Yeah.
All right, so all right. First one is. I mean, you don't have to do it verbatim. But basically, this is Bars Nice, the new host of Boomin. Check me out every Saturday at 12 o'clock, only on Big Time Radio Network.
All right.
Write it down, you got it. I mean, like I said, it don't have to be verbatim. So just as long as you get your name, Big Time Radio Network, the name of the show, and the time.
Okay.
Anything else you do is great.
All right.
All right.
What's up? It's your host,
Hold
Bars.
on. Sorry.
You can say new host?
No,
Just say host.
not even that.
No, I'm saying, do you want me to say?
Oh yeah. You can say new host. Yeah, you can say new host or host. I can't catch it. Oh, shoot. Gotta turn the mic on. All right. All right. You ready?
Mhm. What's up? I said, what's up? What's up? It's your man, Boss Nice in the building like a chilled wind, your new host on the Boomin system. Coming at 12 o'clock every Saturday. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't have to do the whole thing over. I'll just add it.
That's what I gonna say it right after coming to every Saturday on Big Time Radio Network.
Right.
All right.
You ready?
Mm-hmm. On Big Time Radio Network.
It's the beauty of
right.
being able to
Cut and paste.
Yeah.
Move stuff.
That works.
It works.
All right, let me get a couple more.
All right.
I'm gonna get you to do a drop.
Like it's your man Boss Nice. You now tuning into
Yeah,
the lunchtime
right.
or something like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect. That's exactly what I want.
All right.
We got a couple shows I want you to do that for. Hold
All
on.
right.
Lunchtime.
All right.
You're listening to
Lunchtime.
lunchtime with the
Is it the
lunchtime crew.
lunchtime? Like lunchtime crew.
Yeah, because we used to just be two, now it's four. I don't want to have to go
So
through all of
crew.
that. Yeah, just call it with the sitting chilling with the lunchtime crew on lunchtime Big Time Radio Network.
All
Like
right.
you don't have to get the time and stuff like that. This is just
Yeah. Yo, what's up? It's your man Boss Nice, and I'm chilling with the lunchtime crew on Big Time Radio Network.
perfect. You know what? Let me do that again.
Okay.
Uh, this is also to promote you, so host of Boomin System.
All right.
You can do the same thing as the new host of Boomin System.
All right.
You ready?
Yo, what's up? It's your new host on the Boomin System Radio Show, and I'm tuning. I got the thinking too fast. All right.
Like I said, mix it up however you want. It's just, the one thing I want to make sure you mention lunchtime. You don't have to mention time, but lunchtime, your name and host. You don't even have to say new host. You can say host of Boomer System.
And Big Time. Right. Yo, what's up? It's your man Bars Nice, the host of Boomin System, and you're now tuned into the Lunchtime Crew on 365 Big Time Radio Network.
You just change the name of the show.
Oh,
The network.
Can we cut to 365?
Yeah, so we'll see if I can do that.
All right.
And we'll just get you to do it again.
I keep saying it live 365
Yeah.
and it's throwing me off. Nah,
There we go.
start over.
No,
Oh,
you can just say that. Yeah.
Only on Big Time Network.
Only on Big Time Radio Network.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah. Only on Big Time Radio Network.
All right. Couple more. Get you out of here. The next one is the name of it is Real Voices.
All right.
With Gary Hughes. I don't know if you want to write that down. So you can read. This is Bars Nice, host of Boomer System, and you listen to Real Voices with Gary Hughes. Only on the
All right.
Big Time Radio. Ready?
Yeah. What's up? This is your host on the Boomers. I got you. What's up, everybody? It's your host, Bars Nice on the Boomer System, and you're now tuned into Real Voices with Gary Hughes on radio.
I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop. Hold on. Uh, say your name, the host of Boomer Systems, and you now listen,
All right.
rather than the host, because it sounds like you're saying you're the host of this show. You ready?
All right. This is Bars Nice, host of Booming System, and you're now tuned into Real Voices with Gary Hughes on Big Time Radio Network.
Perfect. Two more.
All right.
All right. This next one is called the G Spot.
The G Spot.
All right, and it's like a quiet storm. show. So kind of mellow out your tone a little bit,
All right.
People listening, kind
All right.
of. You ready?
Yeah.
The G spot.
All right.
It's the G spot with DJ Rockwell.
All right.
All right.
What's up? It's your host, Bars Nice from Boomin System. You're now tuned into the G Spot with DJ Rockwell on BigTyme Radio Network.
Perfect.
Oh wow.
That was perfect. Yeah.
I sound like your boy Donnie Simmons on the choir.
Off. This is a weird sounding. This is a weird name of a show, and it's like a tongue twister. It's called Autonomous Vibes.
Autonomous Vibes.
Autonomous Vibes.
Right.
Every time everybody try to do a drop for this, they get caught up. It's Autonomous Vibe.
Autonomous Vibes.
Autonomous Vibe. This is our independent show.
Okay.
So, like you can even, without confusing, without getting you to too much.
I got it.
I was gonna say if you can even try to, get people to send in music or something like that. Just nah, maybe not. This is just a drop. So just I'll wait to get you to do that later. But you're listening to this is Bars Nice, host of so and so. You're listening to.
I can say this is your host, Bars Nice, from the Boomin System, sending your music to the Autonomous Vibes.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You ready?
Yeah. This is your host, Bars Nice, host of the Boomin System.
You know what? Let's go. This is Bars Nice, host of Boomin System.
All right. This is Bars Nice, host of Boomin System.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that works. That works better.
All right. Ready?
Yeah, let's see how this sounds.
This is Bars Nice, host of Boomin System. Send your music into.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard to say for some reason. I don't know why she chose that name.
I got you though.
Yeah, it's not even a hard word to say. It's just what's the way it comes off your tongue.
Yeah.
You gotta if you're not in it the whole time, you gotta be in it.
Yeah. This is your host, Bars Nice from the Boomin System. Tune in to Autonomous Vibes and send your music in on 360.
You almost had it. All right.
Ready?
Don't forget. Don't say
This is Bars Nice, host of Boomin System. Tune in to Autonomous Vibes and send your music on BigTyme Radio Network.
that works. All right, man. I think that's it.
All right. Enjoy myself, man.
So if you can send me by Wednesday any music you want.
I got you. I'm on it.
I can probably
as soon as
have
I leave here, I'm gonna get on the phone with my DJ friend,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell him what I want. He'll send me all the music in the zip file under the.
Okay, well, if you do that, then you don't have to send it to me. No, I mean, I was gonna say send me the name if you don't have it, and I'll look for it. But if you can get the
But
music,
I can send you the names and
yeah.
I'll just send
But
you
if you,
this.
yeah,
But if I can get the zip
if
file,
you, yeah, I can take that too. That'd be a whole lot easier.
Yeah, you can just upload that.
Oh, let me make sure. What was that? If you can, when you get a chance to, send me like a picture or something we can use for your flyer. Put you on the website and all that stuff. And if you could send me a bio too.
I got that. I got a short bio.
Yeah, so I can
And
put it on the
picture.
website.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, man. I'm excited, man. This is
I
gonna
am
be
too,
great.
man.
This is gonna be great.
Yeah. I look forward to it, man. And I'll be in touch. We'll keep it. I'm in the group now, so we'll keep in touch.
Yeah, and like I said, check it out because we usually like I'll put in stuff to keep like any information everybody might need to know. Like especially we have like every now and then we have like meetings. Sometimes we do a Zoom. Sometimes we all come here. Stuff like that.
Right.
Keep an eye out for that.
Okay. I will.
Appreciate you coming through, man. I'm ready for this. This is gonna be great.
Yes, sir. It is. I'm
All right, man.
All
You
right, you
have a
take
good
care.
one.
All right,
All
you
right.
too. Be blessed.
There she is, Miss Lewis Hall. How you doing?
I've been a day.
Really?
I'm doing good though. I burned myself.
Burn yourself.
Oil, and then
That's not smoking that crack with me.
coming from a store right here. My mind this morning was like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, sorry. I just noticed that you had sent me some messages. I was like,
Right, I
okay.
deleted them.
Oh, well, you weren't coming.
No, it was right. I was like, my mind was like 7 o'clock this morning. He misread a text I said, and I was like, I'm going to the gym just because he come back tomorrow. I misread it. I was like, okay, I don't care. I'm coming to the gym. I got surgery.
Yeah, you said that. You alright?
Gallbladder because I lost weight so fast.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. Be careful with them gallbladders. I had a gallbladder surgery
For real?
in 19. I was. It had to be like 98 or 99, and it went bad. Like
Laparoscopic.
yeah, with the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't go bad. My gallbladder, but like for years.
Oh, you had to get it.
For years, the doctors, every time I went to the doctor, I was having extreme pain. And for years, I would go into the doctor, like, I'm dying, something's not right. And they kept telling me, oh, it's just heartburn, or it's just acid reflux. So they kept giving me acid reflux.
Because it's just the same.
They kept giving me acid reflux medicine, and I was just more and more, it was getting worse and worse. And I was like, one time I said, look, I'm not, when they tell me acid reflux, I'm not trying to hear it. It's not just acid reflux. I went in, I went to the emergency room. I said, look, doctor, I'm gonna tell you what's wrong. Before you tell me it's acid reflux, it's not. Something is wrong with me. And the doctor's like, as I was talking to him, he was looking me dead in my eyes. He's like, Mr. Hall, have you seen your eyes? I was like, no. He said, they're yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, no one's ever noticed that before. Like, no one's ever given me a chance.
Right.
First thing they do is they look at me because I'm overweight. They go think, okay, it must be something wrong with the eating. Reflux. He's like, no, it's not. Something's wrong. Your kidneys is giving it out.
Right.
Something's not happening.
Right.
So they had emergency surgery for them to take out my gallbladder, and they went to take out my gallbladder, and they was just doing. He told me, "I'm put 4 little holes in you. Get in there, suck it out real quick." And when I woke up from the surgery, I was in so much pain, and I didn't know why because he told me 4 little holes in my stomach, and I looked down, and from here to here, cut open.
Oh, wow.
What had happened was when they started to do the surgery, they looked at it and they were like, for like over years, your gallbladder would enlarge because it got inflamed and it would go back
Right.
down. Then it would enlarge and go back. And never went back down to the normal size. It always went back down a little bit bigger than it went back down the last time. And because it was so many years of them doing it, by the time we finally got to you, your gallbladder infused to your kidneys. So, I still have part of my gallbladder now because they couldn't take it all off because it had infused to my kidneys, and they ended up couldn't doing they couldn't get it through the liposuction, so they ended up having to cut me wide open. I have
Oh
a
my
scar
God.
from all the way down my stomach for it right now,
Oh, wow.
and then that got infected. Like me and Keith went fishing one day. We was in the boat fishing,
Mm-hmm.
and he was looking at me strange. I'm like, "What are you looking at?" He pointed to my shirt,
Right.
and my shirt was like full of blood because like the stitches popped, and I was just I probably shouldn't have been out there, but it was just full of blood. And like that was like one of the scariest moments of my life, and it was so bad that I remember well after that happened and the stitches burst. I remember going to the emergency room, sitting on the hospital bed, and the doctor came in there, and I knew it was bad because he removed the bandages and he put his head back, and then I didn't want to look at him, so I looked over at my wife, and then she did the same thing, and I'm like, what are you looking at? And I looked over, and he had stuck his hand inside of my stomach, like his hand went this deep into my stomach because the my stomach the where the incision got infected, and it just opened up. He said went like a thing, and he was able to stick his whole hand in
Oh,
there.
that is disgusting.
So be like gallbladders are nothing to joke with.
Yeah, my surgeon was doing it. It's like everything I eat was hurting me. Heart pains and everything is like, they said it's gallstone, then they say it's your gallbladder. So all in one. We just start off with prayer and everything.
You'll feel.
To do it. Did you find all the rap?
Holy shit!
Remember I sent it to you?
I know you did. Yeah,
Okay.
don't expect none of that today. I'm sorry.
It's the holy shit.
I'm sorry. I forgot
Okay.
completely about that.
Okay.
It's been a hectic week.
It has. It really has.
I completely forgot all about what you
It
sent
really
me.
has.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I mean, how
He
many
said,
did you
holy
send me?
shit.
Let me
Let's
see.
see.
I might get it now. I did not even think about that.
I'm tired. I am so tired.
How's married
I'm
life?
not tired. I want us to be together and at home together.
Yeah.
That's the issue right now. And he's working really, really hard, and I understand it. It's speak on it.
Okay, hold on. Let's do this
Hold on
real
a
quick.
minute.
Hold on. Let's do this. All right.
Yeah, I love him. He's working really, really hard. He was like, I read some text he said, I'm working hard, I'm sick and I'm working, I'm trying my best. I said, it's not you, and I understand, but he always been that person that works.
Yeah.
So nothing new to me. I'm just like, I just want us to find, I don't want anything, because I don't want to get it anything, then he'd be mad about it.
I mean,
not telling me you mad about it.
Yeah, well, that's what we do.
Yeah, so that's the shit I was saying, like, so we ain't gonna get just anything. Williamsburg Road, like right there, like, man, listen, I will come down here and squat and dash and work and stuff to help find something.
He don't want you to do that, though.
I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Just be in somewhere with somebody's house, we've been working and stuff, and then I don't want us to live with nobody either.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that shit.
All right, let me see if I can find what you said. Here we go. Yeah, you did send me my Sunday. I remember when you sent it. I didn't read it at the time. Who's it? Who? Yeah, YB? Is that the name of the group?
Yeah, YB. This rapper YB. Yeah. And then he was like, "We need to see about getting you do it from home and stuff." So I said, "Yeah, son. Okay. Look, I get you a microphone. You do what you need to do." Like, you got surgery on Tuesday. I don't want you to be coming down here. I say, me being on the radio is not stressing me. It's a relief. You not doing what I asked you. I gotta not say it like that to him.
Yeah,
but like,
that's probably a good idea.
but he knows it.
Speak on it.
Yeah.
Next is His Love, Clark Sisters.
I'm ready for the battle. That's cool.
Yeah, that's next. I didn't realize how close it was.
Yeah, that and the first one, like, oh Lord. It's like, yeah, it's close. At least the surgery just one day. And then I don't think I'll be in much pain as I was
I hope
with
not.
my gastro bypass.
Yeah.
Cause that was, I still got up and walk around then. I just couldn't drive for a while.
So is this these three? Hold on. No,
No.
I'll see. Never mind. I forgot I said that. It's Pacific Water One.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, I see it now. So glad Reese Lacey. There we go.
there's another one you, Faith and Patience. You ain't gotta do YC, Young C. Faith and patience.
It's good to have them, whether we use them today or not. It only takes me as long as it takes me to type it.
Okay. Yeah, I can't check in the hotel till 3, but I'm like, I'm telling him to come to the studio.
What's it? God's image. I hate doing the video. Audio. Let's see. Audio. Faith and patience. Yes, we all use it by doing it this way. No, it won't. It's a picture, so I can't even highlight it. So I'm going to do the same thing. So yeah, the guy that's doing that's taking over the old school hip hop show,
Mm-hmm.
he just left. That's what I was doing today. I was on the old school hip hop show, but I was
Okay.
also showing them the ropes of how to do everything. Uh, like I'm gonna probably get him to uh, uh, I'm gonna probably have somebody to do his this,
Oh,
like
okay.
kind of what I'm gonna do for you today.
Okay.
Um, I don't know if he caught on to that as well. Like I said, you were. I was fortunate that you were able to catch on to that. Stevie Rizzo, war ready right here. That's it. But that's also something we.
More.
That's also something that I can that we're looking for. We're looking for people to come in and just do this. Not everybody wants. Not everybody can.
Yeah, on the radio.
Be on the radio. Not everybody. Some people want to be part of a radio, but not everybody wants to be. Uh,
The face.
yeah. Not even that, but wants to be in front of the mic.
Okay.
So I want to give people a chance to be part of this from another angle. So I'm giving everybody, some people, a chance to do it as far as the engineering part of it. Jay.
You go on the other pages the whole time.
Yeah, I see it. Jay Monte, there we go. All I need is St. James.
Talk about some up to date lines too.
It's what you feeling.
Yeah, I had to listen to all my. I feel it.
Everybody okay? I see everybody caught COVID.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
okay. It was only like 3 people, but then the first lady, she was like, she went back. She was negative. So they probably something they already had, like a
Yeah.
cold. A lot of people had. Like my sister came down with a cold, but she was pregnant. And then now she ain't pregnant anymore. But she lost the baby.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I'm like, she came down here with a cold, but that's what it was. But yeah, everybody's fine. Marijuana was good. He had colds. That was okay. Yeah, like he still got his. Work, don't take care of stuff. I won't go get married before. I was like, I'm not going to get married. You're going to take care of yourself. Like, I'm and it's like, well, you the one going to do it. If you decide you're going to do it, you have to stop everything right now. Yeah.
How does it feel?
How does it feel?
Yeah.
I don't feel no
to be a
difference.
married woman.
I don't feel no difference. I don't know. I said an ex of mine, I went to McDonald's today to do a DoorDash. I seen him. I made sure he broke his neck to see me. I seen him when we was going to get our marriage license. I'm like, damn.
Oh, they will come out the woodwork now. You know that, right?
I was like, I'm good. I don't like nothing but a house with my head right now for us to be here. It's stressful. I said everything is good, but just God ordained it. That's all now. So I ain't got to do nothing crazy.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, feel guilty by doing anything now.
I see what you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hang from the chandelier and don't feel bad about it.
Exactly.
I got you.
Exactly.
All right.
Gotta get one first.
You gonna be all right. Allow it to make you stronger. Don't allow it to break y'all down, because issues like that is stuff that can hurt marriages.
And that's another thing that I was saying. Like, money is not like we're not gonna let that be a big issue of anything. And like even some things.
I'll be honest, that's easier said than done.
People come out his mouth crazy sometimes, and I was like, man, shut up, But I don't let it be the depth of the conversation.
Right.
I know how to diffuse that quick, so.
I'm a tell you from a husband's point of view. I'm gonna tell you the one thing you got to make sure, and I already do speak on it. Yeah, that's the first one. All right. From a husband's point of view, the worst thing you can do, and I'm not saying that you're doing, but the worst thing you can do is make us feel like we're not useful.
Exactly.
So if it's his thing to work, because
Right.
that's what he does.
Right.
Then let him do it. Let him work. But also, don't allow yourself to be lost into the marriage.
Right.
You know what you want, and right now you want a roof over your head to share with your husband.
Right. Yeah, that's what I want. And that's what I was telling, like, I seen couple places, I was like, but I don't want just anything, because I don't want you to be, like, mad really inside.
Right.
And you like, no, there's drug dealers and people over there, I ain't going over there. I'm like, all right, I understand, so we ain't looking over there. So, shoot, but right now, it's like anything for right now, just to get something, but no, I ain't doing that.
I mean, yeah, true.
God can give us what we ask for.
Right, and you got to believe that.
Yeah.
All right, this one says Pastor Mike. What is that?
Pastor Mike.
Is that the name of it?
No, that's the name of the artist, Pastor Mike.
What's the name of the song?
Pastor Mike Jr. And just anything he has.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, that's why I just put that anything he got. He's pretty good, so.
Hey, do it. When you walked in here, was that on air light on?
No, I didn't see it.
Look up there and see if it's.
What's that?
Let's see.
Yep.
It's on?
Yeah.
All right. Kind of let people know we on air before they just pop up in here.
Talking and chewing gum. I need to figure out what mic to take home. You got new mics? I mean,
No,
new
I got new
headphones?
headphones.
Oh, okay. These?
Yeah, No, those not new. I mean, you put that
Oh,
on,
okay,
those
that's
not
what
new.
I'm saying. I know you said some green ones I could take home, but you gave somebody else those.
No, they're right.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, I put music together.
All right, yeah.
Oh, you're doing it.
All right, wait a second.
So you find them on YouTube and copy and paste.
No, I
Oh, okay.
downloaded them. I downloaded them from YouTube.
Okay.
So, um, no.
Yeah, that's the only thing right now. For real.
Roll your chair back a little bit. There's that box right there. There's those green headphones. Grab them so you'll know where they at.
Take them with you.
Yeah, they go with you. So now you don't. If your laptop, you don't need a mic. You can use the mic.
Headphones. You just gotta send me
What I gotta send you that?
the
The
how
software.
yeah,
All right.
and I just download it on my computer.
Yeah. A lot of these don't have the information that we need. All right. So we'll do it this way. Please make sure. What I'll do? No, I need that. We need that to help me figure it out.
So what information you looking for?
This, so you'll know what to say.
Oh,
It
okay.
is. I'm just putting basic stuff on it right now. Just the title and the artist. And then everything else.
Yeah, I already had my words down for the fave fan.
Okay, that's good.
I'm like, I'm just waiting. Like, yeah, I burned myself. I was like, what
How
the
you burn
hell?
yourself?
I was cooking, and I should have been took myself to sleep. I was like, oh my god. Burned myself in a weird place. I was like, oh my god. My husband see me probably like, what in the heck you do to yourself? I don't know. I was just tired. I burned myself on my nights. I was, oh my god.
You did what?
On my titties, I burned myself. My nights.
I thought that's what you said. I just wanted to make sure.
Like, oh
How
my
the hell you
god.
burn yourself?
I
What the
know.
fuck was you cook? Why would you cook naked? Is the
Right. But I
question.
wasn't naked though. I was like, how did where the grease get on me like that? I had clothes on. I don't understand it. It was crazy. It was so crazy. But it's healing now.
That's
Should have happened
good.
the day before yesterday. I'm like, oh my god. Just try to catch it before it bubbles up and it bubble up looking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what in the world? I tell him he have tired. He ain't really listening to me.
Yo, listen, when he start grabbing
When he
shit and
see
then
it,
see
I
an
was
extra
like,
nipple on
wait a
that.
minute now. Like, that's what you did to yourself? Yeah, I did
All right.
that.
Put them in the order you want,
Okay.
and then we might grab some more later.
You want me to sit right there?
Yeah, I'm gonna get you this
Oh, okay.
chain seats. That way.
Okay.
Yeah, because you know how to run the boards. You can run your own boards. Trying to burn yourself.
I bet not like this. That's crazy. Keep thinking. Yeah, your foot.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Wrong. Sorry.
That's all right. Just adjust it how you need it adjusted. The mic.
I need glasses.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
What I do?
Oh. Got to hand me that. The trackball.
This?
Yeah. Did I start this up and didn't know it? I damn sure did.